My bedroom smells faintly of iron, and I don't know where the fuck it's coming from.
Okay, let's break that down.
What?
Uh, is your heater on?
No.
If you done performed ritual sacrifice in the past 24 hours.
Oh,
Do you have any
No.
has your nose bled recently, or do you have a cut inside of it?
Nope.
Do you have any tingling parts of your body? Can you also smell toast?
I
no,
wish
do you
I
have COVID?
could. The only thing that I had happen today was a fan burnt out, but that was the smell of burnt rubber. And, well, rubber and
It'd be
plastic.
copper too. It wouldn't be iron.
Yeah, and that hasn't been in my room hours now, and I've had another fan running, and the door opened to fan it out.
Burning iron and burning copper smell completely differently.
I have no clue. Yeah, the weirdest thing is it's like entirely centralized around the spot where I sit, and I don't know where the source is. And I know it's not me.
Is there iron in your soap that you don't know about?
No, because I was... I could smell it before I went and took a shower. Hello?
Hello.
Okay, so it's working now. That's weird. My Discord died. Yep, I'm chalking it up to ghosts. Because right when I mentioned ghosts, my Discord died.
Will you have a ghost?
I don't
No, he would just have children, very tiny evil children coming out of the corn.
Oh,
know.
I see. I like ghosts. I think they're cool.
Actually, Spoon, I've just realized something. It wouldn't be... this year it's going to be soy, so it'd just be soy boys coming out of the corn.
I don't know which is.
Fields.
I don't know which is worse: soy boys or tiny creepy children.
I'm gonna go with soy boys. Because the children you could at least hit with a lawnmower and feel alright about it. The other ones, you just gotta hear them bitch the entire time.
Billy said soy boys create creepy children.
I mean, maybe they'd have to get laid first.
Yeah.
I guess.
It's a real chicken before the egg situation. The creepy children turn into soy boys, and the soy boys create the children.
There is no reproduction. It's kind of just like a Pokemon evolution kind of thing. I still maintain that a great show to watch would be like kind of like Survivor, but you just take a bunch of like soy boys and those types and just throw them on an island and just watch what happens.
You just watch them with drones the entire time. There's no
Yeah, pretty
interviews or
much.
anything.
Pretty much. It's like George Carlin said, you take all of like the serial murderers and the rapists and everything else, and what we do is we just wall off Kansas.
Yeah,
We just
fucking.
throw them all in there, and it's like you charge people $10 to watch the show. National debt will be cleared in no time.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
How are you all doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good. How's everyone?
Hey, long time no see.
I exist.
So that's cool.
From what I remember last time, we were surveying Lizardfolk people, right?
Correct.
Were we still on the ship or have we gotten off yet?
We hadn't decided where to land yet.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, I think we were doing surveillance from up higher, trying to be sneaky.
Yeah.
So yeah, you surveyed them. They're kind of like a ancient Mayan kind of society. They do sacrifices, but mainly it's because they've had some bad influence from the black blood hunters, who are those cannibal people that captured you in the beginning. Do you guys want to proceed with watching them more, or do you think it's a dead mission to trying to ally these people, or you just want to bomb them?
I mean, what do you guys want to do?
Do we know like how the rest of the place feels about them in terms of like, like how the orcs feel about them or like the vampires, etc. feel about this specific tribe? Like, do they fear them, or do they just avoid them because they're just too troublesome kind of way?
The orcs are gonna say they're just nothing but good for nothing, dirty savages, and that's coming from them. But it's hard to say because it's like, every race is kind of indifferent towards another, so you can't really go off that too much. But with these lizard folk in particular, and this tribe, it's really, do you think you can civilize them and change their ways, or do you think it's a wasteful cause to try, or at least make trade, or make allies? You don't necessarily have to like recruit them inside the Unsleeping Eyes.
Do they have anything that we could, trade with in terms like maybe do they have like specific jewels or like
They're wearing a
that?
fuck ton of gold.
Obviously, we need to do what the Europeans did. Give them guns.
Give them disease.
Just give them guns, disease. Watch as their
Let them
civilization
die.
collapses. Maybe a sprinkle of genocide. Look, it's fine.
Oh, it's not.
I mean, might as well try to ally with them first.
Think this is the first civilization Bannock is crushed under his iron heel? And no, he's not wearing jack boots. I mean, we can try and... I don't know. I want to say we should like maybe try not landing in the city, because then you're surrounded on all sides, but, outskirts of the city, whatever. Maybe keep the ship real close. 1 or 2 people disembark. Try and make contact, and as soon as the first sign of trouble, we make like a tree and get the fuck out of there.
Do we still have the brain with us?
Oh yeah, I was gonna. That's right.
Like a little
The
Under
brain?
the bucket.
Oh, the brain. No,
Just-
because we
just throw it
captured that.
down?
We captured that other airship, and then when we took it back, I thought that we put the brain in the bucket, and left it with somebody else for study or something.
Oh, that's true.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right. Can we take that back
I
and
think
just
the
throw
brain
it
in the
at them?
bucket is with Crash.
Is it? I don't remember. My memory sucks.
Yeah, if it's with Crash, it's still with you guys, but it's not hostile.
We can experiment on it.
It has accepted its fate from within the bucket.
It's pretty docile right now. If who wants to be the two that, or the who is going to be the, I guess, negotiators, or the first to step up to the lizard folk? And how are you presenting your presence? Are you making your ship known, or are you hiding it on the outskirts?
I
and
mean,
coming.
we did a fairly close flyover to kind of get a good look at them, and we were trying to find a suitable landing spot. But I think we should go like towards the outside, like still close, but not like we're not landing on a temple or landing in the middle of like a bazaar or something. We'll land a little bit out, because then we don't have to worry about them coming from one direction if we have to. Bannock is not a people person. He also has a charisma of 8, so it ain't gonna be me.
Okay. I can go, but what do we want from them? We want them as possible foot soldier, or like
I think we're just trying to
Do we
establish
need them?
contact, like non-hostile contact at the moment. I think that could all come later, maybe.
But
I don't
all
think
the
we have to
info
recruit
is that
everyone.
when we sent people, they were super dead. They super died, or are they in cages? Or they dead?
They're just out and about, I think. Oh, you mean the other people? No, other people got
No, I
eaten.
mean,
Most of them got eaten.
But what
Okay, cool.
what Bannock is
So-
hoping is the fact that we have a gunship floating around. Maybe they'll see us as sky gods or something. At least that'll. We don't have to sell them on that concept, but it'll at least maybe they'll be apprehensive about trying some shit because like, oh, they came from the sky, they could fuck us all up, right? So they might not attack right away if they are as
Yeah.
primitive as they
I have
sound.
so many things to mess with them. Like one of the craziest thing I thought last time I could do hallucinatory terrain and make something really huge, really fucked up, like make their temple look very different, like it's active and I don't know, being literally blessed by a god as they speak or whatever. I could do some weird shit, but I don't know if we want to trick them.
I think we should start at step 1 and then escalate as required. Because
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, the Mayans and the Aztecs more specifically were a fairly advanced civilization for what they were. But still, generally that always scares the shit out of people seeing flying things that aren't animals. So
Weren't we
maybe
gonna
that'll-
like offer them food and see how they reacted?
yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
did you?
Just
You
the
could bring
standard,
them some food.
yeah, just like the standard, like trading with the Native Americans kind of thing. They didn't immediately start killing each other. That came later.
Step 1.
So is anyone
Step 2,
going
go
with?
home.
Is anyone going with fucking? Wow, I can't think of your character's
I'll
go with
name. Gare.
I was gonna say if he can behave himself, it might not be terrible to send the orc just because he's a big boy and they might not want to fuck with him.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have to say anything. He just has to be the muscle.
Well, one cleric
was,
should go for sure,
Yeah, one of the clerics should go.
right? One will
Um,
stay.
Crash can go. I mean, I
But,
wouldn't hope his speaking skills, but he's
I also
Well-
think
scary enough.
it's better to have only one person with me because I could do the quick
Well-
yeet with someone else.
Yeah. Well,
I'll
here's a counter.
stay.
Well, here's the thing. Here's a counterpoint. Cassie's a robot. She can't be eaten.
True.
Doesn't mean they're not gonna take her apart.
Then Bennett can put her right back together.
Oh yeah, you're
Dang
right.
it. If
That's
shit
true.
goes down, leave her there.
That's true.
I mean, I'm just, it's whatever you guys want to do. Bannock's flying the boat. He's staying on the boat because no.
Question: Who
I'm
was
down with that
who
though.
was the person in the party who could talk to these people? Who knew?
That
was a whistle?
would be Gare is our talkie boy, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Anyone that
Bannock
knows
has to do it.
Draconic can
Wait,
talk
what's
to
the
them.
language that they can
Oh, Draconic. I mean,
speak of?
the language is irrelevant. I can give you tongues. Yes, I can cast
Yay.
tongues. So it's whoever wants to do it. It's a really what you can speak is irrelevant.
Yeah, well, I'm the talkie boy, I guess. I'm also
You're also
one
the
of the
least
most hated
violent.
race in the world.
Well, then you might not be hated to them. You don't know.
Maybe.
They,
True.
they could be like
Let's
Bannock.
go.
They
Who's
could just
coming
think
with me?
everyone's an
Do I have,
asshole and is indifferent.
Okay. Let's go do first contact. So I'll bring a fucking cow, which I will not be
Take bubbles.
dimension dooring back. They keep their cow if it goes tits up. So a cow, and who else is coming with me? Okay, I'll go alone.
I can go. I can go.
Like, so many people said that we're going, so I'm like, I'll supervise from afar.
I can volunteer to go as well.
I will before he leaves. What do you have like a? Oh, you know what? Actually, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you that we'll be watching you, Gare, and if some shit's going down that we don't see and need assistance, just shoot straight up in the air. Like do a warning shot, and we'll swoop in and pick your ass up. That'll be the signal.
Okay, cool.
Just because we're
Before
gonna be up in the air. And
Gare
whatever.
goes down there, I'll slap him with a protection from good and evil, because yeah, he needs it.
Hey, how about that?
Yeah.
Oops. Did I?
Yeah, it's
I can
15.
cover the ship
Is
with
it
one of those as well.
Ship's gonna be flying. I don't think they have boats.
possible?
Yeah, you're right.
to
True, it'll be high enough.
Be
Okay.
500 feet away, or is it possible to be 500 feet away, or that's too close?
I
Be
mean,
500 feet away if you want.
yeah, they don't have siege equipment that I'm aware of. They can. What's the worst they can do? Shoot some arrows at us?
Yeah, that,
It'd be the
that
last
won't
thing
be
they
We
would
got
in
it.
range.
Just in
So-
case, I'll hold an attack. Just in case.
So you're going to start 500 feet away, and are you just pushing forward from that point, or are you waiting for someone to see you?
That's a good question. Maybe we should make some noise as soon as possible.
Thaumaturgy?
I didn't get that. Sorry.
I could fire off. Like,
Thaumaturgy.
fire off.
I know. I was like, you say
What?
you're a turkey.
One Zot commits to
I am
singing.
a turkey.
Turkey, gobble gobble.
Mhm.
Yeah, if you want to use thaumaturgy, you can.
Yeah, I don't have it. But
But I do.
are you coming with me, or?
Nah, I'm just making noise as you're descending.
I'm coming.
Okay.
I can come along
so
as
me
well.
and Cassie are gonna go over there with our cow that we bring down, and we are gonna make noise and say in their tongue, in their language, "Hey, sup, lizard people." I have the stats, but I'm not really in the mood today. So, hey, people, lizard people, we come to give you a gift. Wah, wah, wah.
Okay, and what is your passive perception?
It's shite, but maybe Cassie's good. It's 13.
I got 18.
Yeah,
So with your amazing devil eyes, you see someone from the main citadel of their place kind of spot you, and they blow a horn. About like 10 minutes later, you get about 12 lizard folk with holding long spears, wearing crazy feathers, and holding shields, and one smaller one, he looks a little elderly, comes to you and says, "Are you a demon?"
No, I am an elf.
Pokes you with his staff.
Imagine the scene in was it Return of the Jedi where it's C-3PO or C-3PO is talking to the Ewoks. That's what I'm imagining is about to happen.
I let him poke me, I guess. But I'm also like, I also look at him. Does he look like a spellcaster? Like, do I see an arcane focus and shit like that?
Do a perception.
Okay.
He does have something that looks like a crude version of a component pouch.
Okay. Cool. Are you the leader of these people?
I'm an elder. I'm not exactly the leader. Queen is, but we make sure that you're not a threat or a demon. We don't get too many of your kind around here. Are you part of the Black Blood Hunters?
No, they are dicks.
They seemed pretty kind to us. They offer food, and they've showed us the great religion of Allah.
Hmm. Are you okay? So you guys pray to this demon in exchange for what?
He's not a demon, he's a beast lord. He represents the carnal nature of all of us that we have as animals.
Actually, I get it.
He is the
Makes
great
sense.
hunter.
Yep.
If I can convert your
Um,
people to the cult of the Omnissiah, I'm gonna shit myself laughing hard. Sorry, I just had to say it.
Yeah. So Gare is kind of having a bad day. So I'm just like, so is it possible to meet your queen? We would love to do trade with you and maybe form an alliance.
That is possible, but first you must pass the rite of strength.
We got a guy for that.
I look at my tiny little arm. I say that could be arranged with somebody else. What does that entail?
A friendly fight.
Okay, we're interested. Maybe
To
we
the
could have
death.
oh,
A friendly fight
we're
to the
still
death.
interested actually.
Yeah, we can take them.
We could have Daka Master ODST from orbit and come meet us maybe or something like that.
Oh
Um,
god.
Loser will be consumed by the
Um,
children of the queen. Is that a fair deal?
With a levitate and just having this in the sky.
Children of the Queen.
yeah, you could feather fall down. Actually, I need to speak to my people before I agree to these terms, so I don't send anybody to their death. Is it like no magic kind of fight?
Well, it's however you people fight, and we have our own ways. If magic is allowed, but we prefer pure strength. We respect that even more than magic.
Okay. In that case, we'll be back in a second. And I'm gonna do more flourish than need be, just so it seems super imposing. And I'm gonna dimension door me and Cassie back onto the deck of the ship and explain what happened.
You see them engulf onto the cow like a group of piranha and just gnaw into it. And then they say, we will write your return.
Great. So, guys, they're open to talk, but we have to do kind of a fight to the death, and you'll be eaten if you lost. If you lose, just so we can talk to them, and also they already kind of worship a demon lord, a beast lord. So, what do you guys think?
With
To the death?
Yeah.
To be fair,
To the-
you really can't judge them for what they worship. He gives you a
I
start.
mean-
He gives you a look, Gare. He gives you a look. Little judgmental, are we?
I mean, he's got a point there. Sorry, Gar. Like, your patron isn't,
hey,
you know.
everybody stop shitting on my plate, okay? Demons are worse than devils, okay?
He was trying
True.
to give me a really bad contract. Can you blame me?
More about this fighting to the death sort of thing. I mean, I can't say I'm honestly surprised. It was either going to be to the death or for sport.
To the death, most likely. So, who's gonna fight then?
it just
Yeah, they say
immediately
they
the second
like
you say
strong
that,
people.
the second you say that, Wanzak's just gonna kind of just thud his axe into the deck.
Oh yes, no, I'll handle this. Wanzak, I've been in some conversation with your fellows, and there's a proper good fight down there for you.
Yeah. I'm up for a fight to the death. It's gonna be the death, though.
Are you
He's just
confident?
grinning ear from ear.
He's an
All
orc.
right.
Does it need to be?
I mean, you got a point there, but still, don't mess up the show. Just got it.
If
All
I
right,
win,
all
do I get to eat them?
I mean, we could cheat a little if you want to, right? They won't notice, will they?
I was
He
thinking
did say
since
a
they haven't
lizard
seen you yet, I could polymorph you into an ogre. Or some crazy shit.
Oh my god, does anybody have access to enlarged person? Because if we just hit him with that and then send him in,
Yeah, I mean, they don't have to know.
We can prepare, can't we?
in the orcish way, you would be the biggest and the toughest. So I mean, you could just take over at that point, really.
But they're lizard people.
Oh god.
They're soon to be orcish lizard people.
So, are you ready to fight?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And if I can, Wanzak is definitely just jumping off the side of the ship to the fight.
Okay. Roll initiative.
Oh, are we all fighting to the death, or is it a one-on-one?
You could if you want to intervene at any point, you can roll initiative. But right now, it's a one-on-one. You are all towards the central hub of the village. It's stone carved seats all around. Bunch of lizard people. They're cheering and just chanting. They're banging on bongos and drums. Yeah. Do you make an entrance as you walk down to the arena, Freebudo Wazak?
Oh no, I was just wanting him to legit just jump off the side of the ship into the arena.
Oh yeah, you can do
Yeah,
that.
we could feather fall you just so you don't
Okay.
die.
It can be like Ric
So
Flair.
I'll guess. If other people than me have smaller spell slots, they can use them. But if nobody has it, I'll just cast feather fall on him using a 4th level slot. Wink, wink.
I've got a ring, but he has to be attuned to it, so I can't.
Okay, so I'll cast feather fall on him.
Alright. So yeah, then
So
he'll
you
just
slowly
jump
drop.
off he'll drop off the side and just slam down in the arena with his axe down and just slowly raise. And then level it at the nearest one.
Okay, you have the first move. Everyone cheers. The crowd goes crazy. You see this tough-looking lizard folk man just look at you with no fear. What do you do?
Oh, first, I size him up a little bit. How beefy does he look?
He's a big boy. He's 7 feet tall. He's pretty beefy.
Oh, so these are like Warhammer Fantasy lizard men, like proper lizard men.
Yeah. All right. And yeah, raging, and then he's just gonna say, "You's gonna be good eating, little lizard person." And he's just gonna go to town. Just doop doop right out the bat. And relentless, if I can say that post, I forgot, or reckless.
That's cool.
You have to do that.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
That's cool. Let's see. What the fuck? So that is. And how do you kill him?
Let's part of it is going to be shooting. The rest of it is going to be aggressive bludgeoning. And then he's just going to rip an arm off.
You hear everyone in the crowd go, "Oh!" and then go, "Ah!" Just give you the biggest cheer in the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One's actually
that
going
was
to
easy.
throw his arms up like a victor and then take a big bite out of his out of the ripped off arm.
Did he just take a bite of that arm?
Oh, thank you, bird.
Don't question it.
It's like a ritualistic thing. Gotta do it.
We will take you to our queen. You have earned respectfully. Well, you're a great warrior. Tell me, where do you hail from?
Oh, hail from nowhere. I hail from the sky.
Ah, you are a god.
No, I'm an orc.
Orc. So you guys are showered. You guys are brought to a wonderful feast. You have Lizardfolk respecting you and waiting you guys on hand and feet. If you want to drink, you don't have to fucking move. Just snap your finger. You got one, bring it one to you. Everyone's dancing. And then they even perform a fucking sacrifice of seven lizard folk right in front of you in your honor as you guys are eating this feast. How do you react to this? Does this ruin your appetite?
I'm at peace.
Nah, this is pretty fucking metal.
One's is too busy eating.
Let's see, Bandit.
Just another day.
Just gives him a clap.
Eating.
Finally, it gets silent. And you hear stomp. Stomp. Like a scene in Jurassic Park when you look at your glasses of drink. You see the ripples in the water. Finally, you see this standing about 10 feet tall. She looks like a crocodile more than anything. With bulky arm, but you can't tell if this is a female or a male. But they said that's their queen. She is wearing ridiculous amounts of jewelry and gold. And she just plops down at the end of the table. And she looks at you guys and she says, "Tell me why you have come here."
To seek an alliance. We would like to trade.
So, on the map, remind me of where we're to the west of where we are, like like relative to our base. Where are we at, cardinally?
I gotta.
I thought it was. You mentioned it was west, but I don't remember.
I think it was west. I gotta look back. I gotta write this shit down.
Just so I know that Roll20 is not acting up for me. Everyone else can see the airship, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Yes, it's just the airship, and there's some lizardmen tokens like to the north of it or whatever.
Good. I was wondering.
No, we're just theater of the mind all the moment. I mean, we can whatever, but if we just want to say west, that's fine.
Yeah, you're like a few days away west, I would say.
All right, and I've put tongues on myself so that I can speak their language because I don't speak lizard. We come for lands to the east. We have been carving out in Empire there.
I have
Eating many great meals.
She hisses a little bit. Doesn't sound aggressive. It just maybe it's That's the way she breathes. I think I've heard of you, the Black Blood Hunters. They don't like you very much. They actually wanted us to raid your post.
Well, they did try to kill us, so we killed them first. Fair is fair, after all.
And what do we gain if we ally with you instead of the Black Brotherhood?
What does your heart desire?
Yeah, don't say that.
Territory, resources. There are a great many things that we could share with you.
My people are pretty simple, but I want us to be treated as equal.
Is there perhaps an enemy of yours you need vanquished as well? Someone that encroaches on your territory?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Perhaps we can work something out. Have you heard of the Zentarum?
Glad Bannock has no facial expressions, so he doesn't know what the fuck she just said.
What did she say?
Yeah, we heard about them. They're I think so.
Yep, she asked if you heard of the Zentarum, which I'm pretty sure you guys have, I think.
Yep.
We should have. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They are the guys that fucking, all showed up like,
Steve.
yeah. Yes, killed Steve.
Oh, Steve
And they
Killer.
surrounded your base.
Oh, you mean the one with the fancy, like, oh, I can control your people, so you won't even know that I'm there.
Oh, is that you mean the same faction, the guy that shot his leg off?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That was like, yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't remember the name, but no, okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we heard about them.
If you deal with them to the north of here, we will consider they use us and steal our food. And as you can see, even though in honor of you, we put out this food, there's many of my people converting to cannibalism to survive. But that is our way.
Yep. We will honor this feast and this opportunity by helping eradicate them from your territory.
And as the night goes on, as the feast goes on, you are showered in jewelry, in Mayan design. You're welcome to not take it if you want, but it's pure gold and gems encrusted inside. And you all can have the choice of
Probably rude not to take it.
Uncommon magical item.
You're being. This is Christmas. We're gonna be decked the fuck out.
Yeah.
So another uncommon item.
Yes.
Try to more research. Woo.
And we will take I want to say like a 10-minute break as we look through that. If anyone needs help with a magic item, just let me know.
I definitely will.
Yeah,
else
I
could
do too.
really use?
I put a list in the chat if that helps any. But if you really need help, yeah, I can help you pick one, or any of us could help because we all are a family that sends dick pics to each other.
Send Gloria cat pictures is about it.
Oh, am I the only one sending dick pics to everyone?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought that was okay. I was wondering why I wasn't getting any back. Okay.
Uncommon,
Yeah, people.
common rarity, right?
Yeah, uncommon. I'm not 100% what would be good for a cleric. Maybe like what, like a +1 shield or weapon.
Pearl of Power. You can store up to a 4th level additional spell. I think shit like that.
There's a bunch of weapons too that might be good for a cleric.
What about the Helm of Telepathy? Is that useful?
Let me-
In a sense, yeah. If you have a creative way to use it, then
But yeah, like I guess it depends on what you looking for an item. You looking for like an armor piece, a weapon.
I have no idea. I know nothing about magical items.
I
It's
mean,
whatever.
there's
It
always
tickles your fancy.
the good old standby of Ring of Protection. If we can come up with absolutely nothing that you would want, that's just a free 1 AC. Let's see.
and uncommon also means that basic stuff you could have +1. So +1 instead of a shield, +1 shield, +1 weapon, +1 armor, shit like that. And
Oh,
that's
dude,
considered uncommon.
There, I know something that would be really useful for a. Let me see. Is this thing? Is the mace you use, is it one-handed or two-handed?
Let me have a look.
She's using the Warhammer one, so it can go either or, kind of like the longsword.
Yeah, versatile. Well, because I know there's a
I think on my last level up, I got a dragon tooth.
is it Mace of Smiting, and then there's a Mace of Terror that are like +1 magic hammers that like Terror does like an AoE fear
disruption. So.
Yeah, and then Mace of Terror is a little complicated, but Mace of Smiting just gets like it's +1, and then it gets +3 if you attack a construct, and if you roll a nat 20, it does like an extra 2d6 damage on top of whatever the critical damage is. I think if I remember correctly. Because generally you want to get beneficial stuff, and then you can get like the more situational or silly stuff later on, like
Okay.
stuff that's like has like a niche use, right? Like you don't want to get like Helm of Comprehending Languages is great for the like 2 times you need it, and the rest of the time it's just a waste of a magic item slot, right? So it's like I'm gonna go with something pretty good. See, also Cloak of Protection. Yeah, something's a ring. I'm trying to remember. I've already got a bag of holding, so no one needs to get that. Man, I'm really trying to. You could always just bump your hammer up to a +1 weapon as well. If we can't think of anything else, but
She has a +1 hammer.
does it? Okay, well, then, never mind.
She can get a +1 shield, right?
Yeah.
Yep, that would be dope.
But then you can only use the hammer with the one hand, obviously. But yeah, you could do
Yeah,
+1 shield.
You can do
But
+1 shield, or you might as well get a
ring of protection
cloak of
with that
protection.
weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
because you get the +1 to your saving throws as well. So. Oh, what your melee cleric, Gauntlets of Ogre Power, 19 strength.
Yeah,
That would actually
Yeah,
be pretty
sure.
good.
that's the best.
yeah, that's a good one.
Good.
Yeah, so yeah, get them got so
Sure,
your
I'll go with that.
yeah, so your strength just counts as 19 when you're wearing those gloves.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah, I just completely glossed over it because really, which I shouldn't have, but really, it's usually a barbarian thing, but a melee cleric works well as well. Trying to think of what I want. Because I've already got. Look at my character sheet here. God, because I also have my alchemist replicate magic items, right? So I've already got. I'm replicating bag of holding, and goggles of night, and then I have a feather token and winged boots.
How do I add this to my sheet?
I'll find it. I'll post it 1 second. It would just be under. I usually put it in the. What's that called? The magical or that box
Feature.
bottom right. Yeah, feature. There we go. That's where I was looking for. Where the hell? There they are.
Oh, robe of useful things. Maybe I could.
Here, I'll just post it in chat.
I'll put it in your thing. You got it.
Thank you.
The Gauntlet of Ogre Power. Yeah, you'll see that your strength is blue.
Just put adamantine armor on my stuff. Or just go with the old ring of protection.
I'm thinking of the Ring of Protection too, or the Bracers of Archery. I don't know.
The problem
They
is,
work for
yeah, I was going to say Bracers
guns.
of Archery only work for longbow, shortbow, because I think if it would be for any ranged weapon, it would say so.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's interesting. Eyes of the Eagle is a pretty good one. Gives you advantage on perception.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, perception based on sight.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not always going. What's around here? It's mostly always smell, sight. Well, I was looking at the common, and then I saw Holy Avenger. I was like, what the fuck? I just realized that one's legendary.
Yeah.
I have acquired an alchemy jug.
Is it
Mayonnaise.
full of mayonnaise?
Yes, of course.
Mayonnaise.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, here's an interesting one that's very situational. Amulet of proof against detection and location. While wearing this amulet, you are hidden from divination magic. You can't be targeted by such magic or perceived through magical means.
I mean, it's awesome in a specific campaign settings with like
Right?
heavy.
Oh, are we going to the
lore and
Underdark?
shit. You actually
Or are we fighting
Yeah.
a bunch of wizards? Divination wizards are super dangerous. They're very underrated.
yeah.
And
also they can be like, oh, you rolled a 1.
I'm gonna go with the old Ring of Protection, because even if I don't want to replace it later, I can, and I can't really think of, because I'm replicating Bag of Holding, right? Okay, I'm replicating Goggles of Night because I don't have dark vision naturally for some reason, so I have night vision as a robot, and then the other two are my other two magic items, like normal ones. So, well, a Pearl of Power wouldn't be bad either, because it's a free spell. That's a free what? 3rd level spell.
It's a free or higher spell slot up to 4th.
Just take Necklace of Adaptation as a robot, because why not?
You want to grow gills?
So it lets you just breathe in any environment. But I said, what if you don't breathe?
So, wow. I'm done. By the way, I'm ready to go.
Okay.
You are with him.
Yeah, I'm essentially done.
Is everyone else good?
I'm good.
Stone of
Yep.
Good Luck's another good one. +1 ability checks and saving throws. Yeah, I think we're all good.
So as you celebrate towards the night, you guys all get a full rest after the celebration and meeting the Lizardfolk people. They give you coordinates to a bunker to the north of them, uh, where a group of Zimtarim are staying. They say if you handle them for you, they will surely, uh, be allies with you. But this is not something you have to do it right away. You could also go back to base and do something else if you wish.
Yeah, let's do it now.
Okay, and I will.
I mean, if everyone is cool with doing it now.
I mean, I have nothing else to do.
Yeah, same.
I kind of wanted to
I'm
check
sure
in
Bannock
on
has a lot
everyone
of
over there, but
building
like that's
projects
fine.
at
I
all
mean, we
times.
can always. It's not like traveling takes us a whole lot of time.
Yeah, but gas prices went up. Okay, I'll just die with that one.
Can you lean over there and smack him?
Okay, I am getting the next level.
Roll 20 just shit itself.
It's
No, it's me
boring.
changing your.
No, I added Ring of Protection from the compendium, and it's like broken.
I have a cape now.
It's not letting me.
Look how
access the
fancy I
sheet
look.
right now. It's fine. Just
Wait, didn't these people like have a dragon?
Other people
Stay away
have
from
a
fans.
dragon attack, I think.
No, this
I
is a
know
session that you
Tom.
weren't here. We were fighting. It was after the meeting where I shot the guy's leg off. I think you were like, you had to leave early, or you weren't
Oh,
there for that
wow.
one, or something, and like just like diseased dragon thing showed up. Yeah.
And it wasn't Helios.
Correct.
No.
He
Yeah,
was
it
still with us.
wasn't.
He was
Helios.
still with us at that point. Yeah.
It was around a time where Rabbitkin kind of like the Pluie.
Hmm.
I think I could be wrong. My memory ain't the best these days.
Yeah, tell me about it. I'm 28 and have the memory of someone in their 70s.
Gear, do you see your token?
Yes, sir.
Free Buddha, do you see your token?
Yes.
Okay, and there's Bannock.
You guys, I should mind.
And we have Crashing. And where the fuck is Millicent? Oh, there she is. Okay. Boop. And Miss Cassie Yamaguchi. Okay, can everybody see the tokens?
I can see my
Yep.
token.
Okay, so you are led to this bunker. When you flew outside of it, it looked completely abandoned. The entrance is unguarded. When you go inside, it looks like almost like an abandoned mine shaft with the tracks leading off to the north. You guys can move your tokens freely whenever.
Do we see any like tracks? Like, I mean, human or being tracks, footprints? Is the
If you
word
want
I'm
to
trying to find.
do, yeah, if you want to do that, do either survival or perception or investigation.
Okie dokie. Let me see which one I. Maybe use perception.
Yeah, there's been tracks in and out of here, multiple, mostly humanoid
Mhm, mhm.
footsteps. Pretty fresh.
Mhm.
To the west, you kind of hear something that sounds like gears moving, things being like on a conveyor belt being moved. Something like it sounds like machinery to the west. No, east. I'm sorry, I can't compass.
For a second, I thought you said Gare. I'm like, Gare, what are you moving? But I understood it's gears.
I ain't moving shit, y'all.
Yet.
Okay. You do see these levers over here on each side of these. What looks like kind of like a conveyor belt. Currently inactive.
How big is like the tunnel for the conveyor belt?
Big enough for you, a big man like you, if you wanted to crawl through that. It would
Sure,
be pretty tight once you go through it, but yeah.
sure, why not? Investigation.
As you're walking up
I go
this,
for it.
you see crushed rocks with bits of diamond in them.
He's gonna note that for later to come back.
Did we do we pull on the lever?
We
Oh,
always
I don't.
do.
Did you guys pull the lever?
I'm going.
I don't know. We always
Pull
do
the
this
lever,
stupid
Con.
shit. So hard to know.
We're inventive.
You get to this room. 20 feet below, you see what looks like a weird giant grinder crushing rock. Right now, only one is active. Currently, the machine over here, but it's not pushing out anything. It's just grinding up some rocks. Everywhere you can see big chunks of diamond, some other kind of gems and minerals among the rocks in this area.
Hmm.
Damn, we're definitely picking data before we leave. For spells and shit.
But there's no one here.
So there's only like, does this stuff look like it's been abandoned, or it's in activity and they're processing every day. There's just nobody right now.
It looks like there's nobody there right now,
Okay.
but it doesn't look like it's like old and untouched.
Okay. Question: do we see any stuff that would make us think that it's slave labor? Like, do we see shackles and shit and the whips and weird stuff, or does it look like voluntary labor?
You don't see any like shackles or anything like that. As far as knowing if it's slave labor or not, it's hard to say because you don't see any workers currently.
Okay.
When you get to this door, Miss Millicent,
Oh, going back to the door.
do you read Abyssal?
Yes, I can. I think I know my languages by now.
You read Quarantined
Yeah, I think you do.
in Abyssal on the door. And it
Quarantine?
Quarantined. It is sprayed in red on the door. It is a big metal vault door.
And it's locked.
And it's locked.
So I call the door to attention to everyone's like, hey, well, to everyone in the room. Not too loud, just for our people to hear.
I could probably unlock it. And
Oh,
if it's a
don't
disease,
unlock it.
I
Don't
think
unlock
Bannock
it.
can't.
No.
Wait,
what's
I
gonna be
think
on the other
Bannock can't
side.
catch disease, or at least a dog.
What, we're sending in the dog and Bannock and hoping for the best?
I mean, I'm not sending anyone. I'm just saying.
Does that door say like the same thing, or it's just something
Only
else?
we had a paladin.
The one to the north?
Yeah.
The one to the north, just looks like the same kind of door, but it doesn't say anything.
And is that one locked as well?
Yes. From where you guys are, though, it's locked from where you guys are. So you guys could unlock it. The mechanism to unlock it is on your side.
Okay.
So it's more like it's whoever or whatever
Keeping
did
something
this.
in, not us out.
Yeah.
All right. So this one says in quarantine. The other one doesn't say shit. What do you guys want to do?
Go in, but hold an action.
Might as well go in. Not much else. Not much else we can go. Except right back out.
True.
Okay. I'm not opening the door.
I wish you go to the one that's
I
not
mean,
marked
we
quarantine.
need to unlock it anyway, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try to undo the lock.
Can I cast like something to protect the group as we open the door?
I don't know what you have as spells. When you the minute you touch the door to open it, Gear, Beacon of Hope. Okay.
Yep.
The minute you touch the door to open it, Gear, a hologram from a gem pops up in front of you and says, "Please do not open the door. This place is quarantined for your safety."
Does it say it like in a very cheap chirpy, Siri voice.
Yeah, very like digitized, like cheery kind of feminine voice.
Please don't open the door for your safety.
The
Warning.
Doomslayer has arrived. Warning.
Um,
Are you a virtual intelligence construct? I'm just trying to see if he's gonna answer me. Probably not.
I am Ava.
What's behind the door, Ava?
An unknown infection has come over the current residence, and we cannot let that escape.
Is it biological or magical?
Scanner's reading. Unknown.
that's great. That's amazing. That's. Hey
Okay,
Ava, how long has this been going on?
It's approximately 1 week.
How many people have defied the
Don't worry.
quarantine?
We have been successful in keeping everybody out and in. Many fear this group and don't tend to interfere.
What sort of symptoms do the afflicted present with?
Symptoms include insanity, spores growing out the body, age, violence, tendencies. It's a lot. Basically, you become a monster.
Do we know anything about diseases with similar symptoms?
Maybe a kind of maybe from stories, but not nothing that you've dealt with personally.
Is there any ones that really pop up because of studies or something? It's like, oh, this sounds a lot like X, Y, and Z. But that's a big disease.
Do a history.
Oh, great.
I'd like to help her with my vast old person knowledge.
Oh god, here we go. I'm so nervous because. Oh, okay, yeah, that's good. That's good. Could have been worse.
Something similar from remembering history classes in basic. You do remember during the Great War before the apocalypse, there was the aliens were using a weird biological weapon that quickly mutated people into fungi, but also weird, almost like zombie fungus blobs that were attacking people.
Would I think of any resemblance with the Myconids that are in the Underdark?
Yeah, a little bit.
Or it's completely different? Okay.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, you might see some similarities to them from what you hear, but like I said, it's all that you know of is just what you've read of this disease, and you've never experienced personally.
Okay. Ava, What other systems can we access from this terminal?
Unfortunately, civilians such as yourselves only has access to a couple inquiries, but further knowledge or access of the base is something I cannot allow.
Are we allowed to know what's on the north? North door across from you?
North is going to be mining equipment.
So, say I've got hacking tools.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. But can you give yourself Flash of Genius?
Yes.
Okay, then you should do it then.
All right, because if a lot of the underground stuff are like vaults, like I imagine they were all probably built by sort of the same company or something close to it. So there's probably like a lot of standard hardware. And Bannock definitely would have messed with the one at the Unseeing Eyes base, so he's gonna give it a crack and see what happens. If he can do like some type of get the system to recognize him as an administrator or something, maybe. You know, as far as he can go, he just wants to find out more.
Okay.
Let's. I gotta remember how much Flash of Genius is. Oh, it's my influence. Okay, works.
Before you do that, towards Ava, was this just something that was made here, or do they just get it from somewhere else?
After a local discovery of an alien artifact and brought in here, that's when the inhabitants started showing signs of infection.
You wouldn't know how the artifact looks like, would you?
Not to my knowledge. And currently awaiting for the quarantine cleanup crew from the sister base.
When was the message sent?
Transmission was sent today.
Okay, today. And how far away is the sister group?
Approximately a day's travel.
A day or 8 days?
A day.
A day? Okay, cool.
Fuck.
So
I missed
would
the
you
first
say?
minute. I was focused on somebody else. What happened? You asked where did it come from?
No, I'm asking how they got in contact with the disease, and it's an alien artifact that they found, and supposedly they trying to get help from the sister group, quarantine sister group, and they barely contact them today, and it's going to be a day for them to get to this specific
Cool.
area. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So we literally have. That's good. That's great. So we have maybe approximately less than 24 hours or 12 hours, depending of time.
Oh, that's really cool. That's amazing.
Yes. We want to know everything.
Everything.
Which, by the way, Bannock, why don't you have an artificial intelligence asking for a friend?
I do in
Unacceptable.
I do in Starfinder.
It's not here.
There's not a system for it in this one.
There's a difference.
Not in Frontier.
There's not a system for it, Gloria.
Damn, so much drama.
Be kind of familiar.
Yeah, I can't get mad at Gloria. She's too cute.
I know, right?
Gloria's fucking adorable.
Said my anger is that of 1,000 furies.
That's the best part, though.
I'm half Irish and half German. I got the anger thing down. Like
that's true. Yeah, you got a point.
I'm Latina. It's a different kind of anger.
Oh, I know. Oh, trust me. I dated one, and then after I broke up with her, or after she ghosted me, I found out from her brother
She ghosted you.
that she stabbed a dude. So,
oh
yeah, she got hospitalized for stabbing a dude, and I found out about that like it had happened like 2 years before I dated her. So trust me, I know all about Latina crazy.
That's crazy.
It's
That's
dangerous
pretty
as a white
crazy.
dude. Like, you're really taking your life in your own hands with that one.
My people are very nice.
Sort of
So-
Asian, so you know.
Your people. Like, we're gonna ignore the katana guy,
That's
huh?
cool. That's cool.
He's not people. He's something else. All right, so
Oh, he went to the bathroom waiting for me back.
So you broke the computer.
Yeah. No, it's
Um,
like a little like
he killed Eva.
like one of his fingers like snakes off and it's like connected with a cable and it just plugs itself in.
You see her kind of the hologram just like shift and static for a second. Greetings, administrator. How can I be assistance?
With his other hand, he just gives a thumbs up. We're in.
We could have threw some water on her. Maybe that would have worked.
Yeah, let's not fry the only control panel we have access to.
Maybe you're right. Yeah.
We do like
Control
oh, shit.
water. Hi. Okay. So, what questions can we ask now? Like, now that we have all access.
Anything, I guess.
Are you
Hey,
the
but
cleanup crew?
I was gonna say re-ask that same question that you asked when we didn't have sufficient clearance. Now that we
Which
do.
one? I
I'm
have
really
so many
baked and I
questions.
don't
Do you
remember.
have access to other systems from this terminal?
Do I have access to the systems? You mean control?
Sure.
I do have control, but I can't do anything on my own. Only instructed by the administrator. And she looks at Bannock, and then Static. The administrator.
Interesting. Some cyberpunk
Who
flashbacks.
is the administrator? It was
Right
Steve
now she
all along,
thinks-
you guys.
Right now she thinks Bannock is.
Okay, cool.
Ask her to show you the file she has on the administrator.
Yeah, that could work. Display personnel
My-
profiles of other administrator level personnel.
Uploading files. Beep, 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 beep. I guess this all like injects into your brain like the Matrix if you're connected that way. But you're getting pretty extensive knowledge on lots of members of this organization, mainly led by a wizard that is cloning himself, and no one knows which of the clones is the original.
So you guys hear Bandit make a sound that would be a sigh if he had a normal respiratory system, but he doesn't. So it's just like, I don't know, like a really muted whatever. That stupid wizard is involved.
The one we
my shock.
killed.
Yes, that one.
Oh,
So they're leaderless right now?
I mean, I don't think they are. They're just fighting for the leadership role, right? Are they?
What?
Well,
Sorry?
I wouldn't be
They're-
very surprised if the faction is tearing itself apart from the inside. It's generally how these things go.
I mean, they're just basically clones of themselves. So they're pretty much just going like, "I'm the real one. No, I'm the real one.
All I can
should
think
be
of
the one real."
is that, Fallout Gary. That vault full of Gary.
So we came here to do what? To do scorch earth, or to?
We're essentially trying to get them out of this territory, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Okay.
We're trying to make him.
We could pull up one of those gates and flood the tunnels.
Yeah, or here's another one. Ava, what is the central power facility here?
Central
Geothermal,
power.
nuclear, like what are we working with?
Central power is run by geothermal energy.
Well, it does complicate things.
Whatever we do, we probably should not let that infection out, or figure out what it is, and so we can deal with it if it does get out.
Oh shit!
Ava, how many
Maybe she can
confirmed?
tell you now.
How many personnel are confirmed to be in quarantine and
Scanning.
alive?
Scanning. Currently, 93.8% of the population is infected. Possible 6% left uninfected.
And how many
Oh, that's a lot.
biologicals are we talking? How many are still alive?
Population of 500 dwellers.
It's quite a few.
Any idea how this infection is spread? Is it airborne, bloodborne?
I would say it's airborne because
With an infection rate that
spores
high,
tends to
You see Ava kind of shift into the shape of a screen. She shows you what you see is a room filled with what looks like a bunch of fungus growing everywhere. She says the source seems to be the alien artifact.
I played enough Dead Space to know where this is going. All right, do you have
can
an
she show
image
the-
of this artifact?
Yeah.
She you get a closer look of it. It is a obsidian
It's an obelisk.
sculpture.
Okay. If it's an obsidian, like 3-sided obelisk, I'm gonna lose my shit. All right, all right, all right. So
What is the scorch? How does the scorcher look like?
It's in the shape of a fuck. I can't even explain that.
Like maybe like a god or goddess.
what, like a helix?
It's like a perfect like rectangle almost.
Okay, so like 2001, The Space Odyssey, kind of.
Kind of, yeah. It's standing about I would say about 6 feet.
Well, that's big.
I'm more curious as how they got it in here. Something like that, if it's made of any
Would
substantial
Gale
material, most of
recognize it from the last war with the interdimensional beings and shit?
Do a history. Yeah.
I will give you Flash of Genius because Bannock is from that time. So 14.
So we're both from that time. Okay, so we should 14.
Well, you're just old. I turned myself into a robot. But yes.
Oh,
So from what you remember, this looks like something that what used to be found in the crash ships that were the power source for most of the ships of the aliens. This artifact seems to defy gravity, but the power that it emits and outputs is nothing like that has been ever invented on your planet.
okay.
And from what you're taking, they tried to reverse engineer this so they could harness the energy from this thing, but as you watch the recording of scientists and engineers working around this artifact and studying it, you see video clips of them just going mad and insane eventually, and then just chasing each other like serial killers, or just banging their heads on the walls and committing suicide, and then turning into these weird spore creatures.
Okay, so there's a couple step before spores. And I'm already a serial killer, so
One more step, and you could be your own little fungus.
you win a free zombification.
Woo! Living the dream.
I say the information about the old power source and shit to everyone.
Well, this seems like a right mess, doesn't it?
Yeah, seems like another Tuesday, really. But
Where is the artifact now?
She shows you kind of a schematic of the bunker. Right now you're on the top floor, and then she zooms in onto the last floor, which is the fourth floor, into a room down there.
We just cave it in and call it a day. We should just cave it in and call it a day.
Yeah, I agree. That thing needs to be destroyed. But caving it in might let whatever's in there out.
Yeah. And if it's a problem, like that's not too far from where our civilization is. I mean,
Yeah.
it's gonna get out eventually.
And infect the whole planet.
Well, I don't know how this works. Does it need hosts? I know spores are the worst because they can travel without hosts. They can travel through the air. So it's
Uh,
not like a virus.
as you guys are talking, Ava statics and turns into a screen again, and you see a old man wearing a lab coat. Colt? Colt? He's wearing a
He's
lab
cult.
coat, and he
He
says,
has a whole cult.
he says, "Hello, please, people, who's out there? The cleanup crew?"
Oh,
Does he look
sure.
like Rabicon?
I mean, technically, we are a cleanup crew.
I mean, a type
No, he
of
doesn't look like
cleanup.
Rabicon. He just looks like a
Like that one
lonely old
wizard.
man.
I was gonna say like the professor from Half Life, but
Can we just ask him if he's okay? Like, can I ask him, like, hey, sir, like, call out, like, sir, are you there? You there? I can't talk.
I am not okay, you fucking idiot. I'm fucking locked in my room.
Well, you don't look like you're sprouting mushrooms, so
Yeah.
that's more okay than a lot of people from what we were hearing.
I mean,
We're
sir,
curious
you're
about
in
you.
there. We're out here. Really, you're like the one who's like, fucked in this situation. Where's your floor, sir? What floor are you in?
I'm on the same floor near the artifact. Please, I need help.
Oops. You should have thought of that before you put yourself near the obelisk.
Oh, what are you talking about, obelisk?
Artifact. It's an artifact. I don't know, man. I just repeat what they told me.
Don't you realize the potential energy that you could harness from that thing? If we could
yes.
reverse engineer it.
And yet here you
Yes,
are,
and yet
asking
somehow
for
you managed to
help.
reverse engineer mushrooms.
Well, yes, we might have failed, but we are not the first base to to fail. There's been other successes.
Oh, really? Where?
Do you realize how big the Zentarum is?
I'm not saying like how big it is. I'm asking where are these successes? So far, all I've been hearing is failure here, failure there. I don't know, man. It seems like a lost cause to me. Just
She's
saying.
so sassy.
As you're talking, you hear some moans coming from the other side of the door.
I suggest everyone back away from that door right sharpish.
We got some
And
zombies.
someone like I don't know, like make sure it's like
Ava,
properly sealed or something.
Ava chimes in. Do you wish for me to turn on the gas to completely clean out the rest of the survivors, Administrator?
So a little pop-up comes on the bottom part of the screen, and there's like a red selection and a blue one.
No, don't push that button, please.
Let's see. We need to clear it out. We need to. Ava, what will gassing the survivors? What will that
Accomplish.
What are the chances that might also eradicate the infection?
According to my calculations, none. But I give them a peaceful death.
So Doc, so why don't you want us to like, essentially gas them?
No, you're gassing me, you fool.
Oh, you're in there.
Pissing me off right now, considering your life is in my hands, would be a very bad idea.
What a tragedy.
Just think about it. I offer great knowledge.
Oh, trust me.
So it's like half the world.
Yes. Thinking about it over and over and over again. What a glorious scene it is in my head.
I mean, maybe they have other people who could save other people that are not him.
If they're already infected, though, which it sounds like, the vast majority of them are.
Yeah. And is
does
it like, could we go? That would be practical. We wouldn't have to kill them.
I mean,
We're not taking anybody from this place back to our place. No, we're not going to.
No, we can't do that. No, we're not that crazy.
Okay, so the 6% that's healthy.
It's just him.
We think that they're healthy. We don't know that for sure. They're based on estimations and approximations. They could be asymptomatic. They could be carriers. We're not bringing it back to the base.
Hey DM, is there any physical aspects that this disease has?
Spores. I guess anything that just doesn't look human, really. Like they just look like abominations. Something from like the Thing movie.
Does he show any of those symptoms?
No, he looks like a scared old man about to piss himself. You hear banging in the background as he's barricaded with his desk and chairs, and he's got a shotgun on the desk. He's just panicking and sweating. You see a bottle of rum on the table. He's begging you to not gas him and just come down and save him. Ava says that is not smart, and you should kill him or let him die by natural causes.
I mean,
You think it's in the
It's
air down?
Ava. We should listen to Ava.
Maybe.
If we just leave this alone,
really
some other
hate these
idiot
guys.
might come around and let everything out.
Well, there's a team
Yeah.
already on the way, so they very well might do that. Because it's like, okay, do you take a gamble?
Oh, true.
One, do you try and help them, which is a stupid idea? Two, do you let the other team? They're like, aha, yes, we've cleansed it, and then they're tracking spores everywhere. Like, for example, take like fleas and gnats. Their eggs,
Yeah.
they will stick to anything, so that's why you can never get rid of the little bastards. So you could have a single spore stuck to a boot or whatever that survives, gets outside, and then just explodes and just creates a whole big problem. So it's like, do we kill the people, kill the thing, whatever, gas it, leave that, risk no chance of it, or do we wait and hope that the people coming after us are competent enough to do a proper sanitation job?
I think
We don't know the other
you
group.
make a really good argument. administrative.
I'm not worried about these people are probably gonna be dead either way. Either we're gonna do it, or the other people coming after us are gonna do it, because we know how these people roll, right? So it's really like, from a moral standpoint, we probably should just put them out of their misery. From a standpoint of the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, and keeping our base and our people safe, we should gas them. We should gas them, and we should intercept that sanitation team and kill them too, so that we know that nobody's going in here after, whatever. Is really what we should do.
What if the lizard folk end up getting in here afterwards?
The artifact? Because we weren't leaving that shit here.
Well, we can't get
Or
it
at
out.
least we're not.
It's a giant 6-foot tall, solid statue thing. Like, unless
But
you've
if you
got a
touch, you
forklift,
get infected.
unless you've got or it just even being near or whatever. I mean, so
You know what's crazy?
Mm.
If we know we're not gonna do anything with it, I could actually maybe banish it to where it comes from. So at least nobody gets to
You
use
have to
it.
wear a suit. You have to wear a suit.
This is not a rival, okay?
You have to wear a fucking suit if you're going in there.
But we're gonna gas. So once we gas, we can go, right?
Did she say that killing them would stop the spread of the infection?
She said it
No.
If you gas
not.
him, it's just killing the last survivor. So as far as you know, you only see the scientist, and maybe it was 6% out of like 500 people. Yeah, that's what she says. So
But
Does
once
Ava-
they're gassed, can we go without?
once they're gassed, you can go in, but it's not going to kill this. She says she doesn't think it's going to kill the infected.
The spores.
So there's really no point in guessing
I
if all we're
could
doing is killing the survivors.
I could do fire shield on myself and do like we do in the lab in microbiology, like sterilize, like make a septic zone around me with fire. That would probably work, but that's a big gamble just to go mess with that shit. So,
Does Ava have any files of places that have succeeded of using the obelisk thingamabobber?
Yep. She notes that the very first Zentarum base is why they're so successful as a group in general, and where they get most of their weaponry and technology.
Are you guys on a map? I just hopped in, or is it Theater of the Mind with a black screen?
It's an earthen mind with black screen.
there's a map.
If you see us all bunched up near what looks like a door, you're in the right place.
Oh, there we go. Okay. You guys want to tell me a little, like, really quick recap what I missed?
Yeah, definitely. So we're at the Zenthars or whatever the heck they're called, and they have this obelisk rectangle thingamabobber that has the ability to make spores and disease, and they're infected. And now we're just talking to this old man who looks like the old wizard from that one other place that we went to, and we're essentially trying to decide, should we guess him? Yeah, we should probably guess him. Just saying.
We met the lizard people,
Yeah,
and they challenged us to honorable combat,
Oh,
beat
that
the
too.
shit out of their guy. And then we asked them what they wanted, and then they were like, "Hey, there are these assholes next door on our turf. Can you get rid of them?" And we're like, "Sure," because we find out that they're the same guys who have launched a raid on our base and tried to like strong arm our supplies. And it's also, I don't know if you're there for it. Well, we went to negotiate with them, and I shot the guy's leg off. We don't like each other.
They have like this weird zombie-like dragon.
Yeah, but so we were like, yeah, sure, we get to kill the people we don't like, and then the lizard people will be cool about it. So that's how we ended up here. And there's a disease that's being quarantined behind a door with an AI that I hacked the system and now have administrator control over.
Okay.
And we're just trying to decide where there are 500 something people down there 95% of them are infected, and we know there are several stages to the infection. There are about 5-6% that are alive, and the AI is giving us the option to euthanize the still alive people to just put them out of their misery, essentially, because they're trapped down there. And we're just debating over gassing them, and then because there's this artifact down there we're going to have to deal with at some point. It's what's causing the infection.
Okay.
We just don't want to track whatever these spore thing is back to our base and our people. So we're just trying to figure out what to do. It's been suggested we just cave the whole place in, which I don't know how we're going to do that. Or
that seems a bit dangerous. The spores could get out.
Yeah. Well, we could collapse the entrance at the, that's what I don't think we'd like, because in order to collapse something 4 floors down, we'd have to detonate a device or something like on the 4th floor. But if we just collapse the entrance, that'll deter 99.9% of people. And the rest of the people that would still go in here anyway probably have the equipment or the magic or the explosives to get in here to begin with. So it's kind of a moot point at that, But it's just all the options suck. It's just which sucks the least. That's how I see it anyway. That's how my brain works.
You could also just go back to base and have a popsicle.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you,
do that too.
DM.
You could do that.
Okay, so let's start with what we want to do anyway. So we want to gas for sure, right? So let's start with that and see what happens. How about that?
Just click the button, Gare. Just do it.
I mean,
What's the point of
Vanek
gassing?
had a really good triple argument that all made sense. So I
Well,
agree.
Guessing them to put the people that are trapped down there, because I mean, if you're a survivor, let's say for somehow you're immune to that, you're locked in a room for who knows how long. Your supplies are going to run out. You're going to starve to death. You're going to die of dehydration, or you're going to go insane like someone in solitary confinement. So I would rather someone gassed me as well, because then it's over with, right? Is you're not, it would be, even if they're dicks, which we don't know that they're all, they could just be innocent civilians, but we can't get to them. They can't get out. It would just be the thing to do, right? Because one way or another, this facility is either going to be blocked off, destroyed. Like, they're going to die. It's just how soon and how painful is that process.
True.
I mean, Benny, we already agree.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm just explaining to other people. I was for, dude, as soon as she said gas, I'm like, genocide? Fuck yeah, let's go. Bannock doesn't care, dude. Like, that's why his charisma is 8. I could bump it, but I just, much like in the Cyberpunk universe, I imagine having so much mechanics, his humanity score is very low. He has very little empathy. So he's just like, we can gas him. Well, that's one problem solved. Beep, hit the button. So if we're all for it, let's gas him. That's not the, the hard part of this. Killing innocent people is not the hard part of this situation.
So, do anybody oppose gassing them to make it easier to? I mean, some of them might be super good and resist the gassing, and we can talk to them maybe. Who knows? If it's just like gas, people like Bannock would survive that shit.
I imagine if they're like me, they're probably immune to the
Yeah,
infection to
but
begin with.
could
But
Bannock survive a spore itself?
Yep.
I mean, he's not biological, so
I mean, are we ever going in there?
So,
I mean, is going in there a part of the equation at all?
I mean, I'm tempted.
I'm not tempted to go in
I
there.
mean, we could gas it, put the people out of their misery. I don't know, maybe go back out to the front, use either the ship
Get
or
some
something.
McDonald's.
Yeah, we could go do that. We get some chicken nuggies.
You
I
have
think
another
we could get the
option.
buff- Yeah.
Of sending in. So you could go back to base and send in troops instead of going in yourselves to do whatever you require. But you would potentially be sacrificing your own men if something goes wrong.
I think what we should do is look in the large book of spells of ancient knowledge and check if we could find useful shit. I think that's what I propose after we guess these hoes. Because looking quickly, I'm sure we could find some immunity to disease that lasts long enough for us to.
Do stuff and fluff.
Yep. Yep. Something like that.
As you guys are talking, you see blood coming through the cracks of the vaulted locked door.
Lovely.
I suggest we get away from that.
Be
Yeah.
infected. Yeah.
Hmm.
You are surrounded by a lot of gems and diamonds, though. If that makes anything positive, there are a
No.
lot of interesting
No.
crystals and minerals and very useful things and valuable shit in terms of like that.
Wow.
A spoon.
Oh my God! I found the shit.
I might have something that could help. It's a spell that I don't have prepared, but it might work.
If it's aura of purity,
Yes, I
it's
have aura of
absolutely exactly what we need.
I have aura of purity. I don't have it prepared.
I
but can
even feel
prepare
bad
it.
using it.
What does that do?
Or let me look at it. Let me grab it.
It fucks your shit up. Yep.
Aura of purity. Purifying energy radiates from you in an aura with a 30-foot radius. Until the spell ends, spell moves with you. Every non-hostile creature in the aura can't become diseased, has resistance to poison damage, and has an advantage on saving throws against effects that cause any of the conditions of blinded, yada yada yada.
Okay, yeah, that works really good. If you guys plan on going in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could cast. If I could prepare that, I could cast it.
Yeah.
A spoon.
Yep.
What's the most powerful explosive device that you could rig up on short notice?
Oh, short notice. Probably a fuel air bomb. Why?
Well, I had an idea. Send Wanzak in with a dead man switch.
I mean, technically, you would survive because half orcs are bullshit. But
Well,
you still would
see,
get
that's
you
true.
get trapped down there.
yeah, and I mean, there is also the thing of, though, this is my last session, regretfully, so, I mean, sending Wanzak out with a bang is fine by me.
I was gonna say, well, I mean, the way to do it would be just to build a bomb and then dimension door it, but because you just have to, you know, well, no, because you have to be able to have seen it before. Never mind.
Gas or no gas? Deal or no deal?
Oh no, we're gassing. Go ahead and gas him. He's just like as we're having this conversation, Bannock just like flips a switch and just keeps talking. Oh. But
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, I'm putting him out of misery. I mean, even Bannock knows that would be the right thing to do because they're dead either way. It's just prolonging their suffering if we don't do it. So.
Beep 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 beep.
I mean, we could also leave, use something like mold earth or something to cover over the entrance, and then come up with a better plan, and then come back and enact it. Not instead of trying to think of something ad hoc on the fly. Because it's just a mine shaft, right? Like it would be fairly easy to close up, and we would still know where it is.
Plus,
But
like,
like a random person wouldn't know it's
It's
here.
technically
I-
already closed.
I really like the idea of that William did was that just banish the darn thing to its dimension or planet or whatever.
I mean, are you able, like,
Yeah,
what are the
'cause if I
parameters
focus
for
for a
banishment,
minute,
though?
it doesn't come back. It's so if it's not from this plane, it's not coming back. If I focus on it for a minute, it just won't come back. But it could have some very powerful dimensional anchors and shit like that. So it would be kind of an arcana
I mean, we
research
could.
project to dispel.
Yeah, well, we could. We've already gassed him. We could wait, do a long rest, prepare the spell of paladin bullshit, and then, because it's essentially what it is. It's the paladin disease immunity, but just for a group, and then go in there, banish the rock, and then leave, and still collapse the entrance because, you know, the spores that are here are still going to be here.
That would be the most CDC WHO thing to do.
I mean, the best thing to do would be to go in there with flamethrowers and torch the place. But no, it's pretty good second runner up. First runner up. I mean, if we want to do that, that's a plan.
But we know they're super advanced because they've been using it or one like it. Don't we want to have it as well? I'm
Yeah,
just
but we'd
throwing
have
it out there.
to do a lot of reverse engineering and
Have a whole science
I'd say
team.
banish the plague-bearing obelisk to its own dimension and be done with it.
Yeah, I mean, the chances are we're going to come across another one at some point, and at least Bandit can start doing some research on it, and then come up with some ideas and
True.
stuff. Like right now, right? If we wanted to use the stupid thing, we still got to get it out of here, and then back somewhere, without infecting literally everybody in between point A and B. So it's not worth the hassle at the moment.
True. Okay. So we get a good sleep. Not here.
Not
close
here.
to the entrance, maybe.
On
And
some trees. I mean, I could still do the little what you call it?
tiny hut.
Not the tiny hut, the private sanctum.
Okay.
Yeah, with one that we used once, and then we never used it again.
Yeah, because we got a airship now. We can sleep in the sky.
That is
like-
true, but you know, dragons and stuff.
Yeah.
So you're taking a
Alright,
day
going-
rest?
8 hours.
I'll get my spell slots swapped
stipulate that
around.
Everyone in this colony is inside the doors. Well, now there's nobody inside this colony. Could you ask
click the
Ava
button,
how many citizens are in the colony yet left? After gassing.
There are 2 survivors.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah. Well, I'm not too surprised considering all the bullshit we've come across.
Well, if we're going in there, we might as well try to find them.
Is that wizard still alive?
It was
Oh no,
the scientist, I think.
the scientist guy? No, he the
Oh, he
camera
did.
fades to him. He's dead.
That's pretty cool. Because he kind of sucked, right?
Yeah, we didn't like him.
So you're opening this door?
Whoa.
Whoa, don't we need to prepare first?
Calm down.
Have we already taken the day's rest?
Yep.
Can we use like
Alright,
disguise and put on like hazmat suits?
You can disguise yourself as a hazmat suit, sure.
This doesn't the same.
It won't work the same way.
Well, you should be
I'm a
safe
pretend
provided you
hazmat
don't
suit.
leave a 30-foot radius around Crash.
It's easy, just don't breathe. Easy clap.
Do you do anything else to prepare before you open this door?
I should probably cast my spell, right?
Yeah, I should probably do that.
Yes. Should more people have it? Because it's, I think,
I
up
have
to
it
10
too,
minutes.
because thanks to the book.
Alright, cool.
And I could have it technically 3 times, but I can't do it at the same time as I banish the thing.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
What is that?
Hello?
I couldn't hear
Are we
anybody.
okay?
That is so weird.
No, Discord was just connecting, disconnecting, connecting, disconnecting over and over again. Yeah, it shit itself.
That's so weird.
Oh no.
I'm back.
Oh,
Welcome back.
Okay.
I don't know where it cut. I was asking Rabican if he had banishment.
No, I don't have that one.
Okay,
I
so
also have banishment. I have
I want to
banishment on.
ask Ada, whatever, if the base has some type of failsafe mechanism, like a self-destruct sequence or something.
Yes. That is if the quarantine team fails, but the artifact is top priority.
It didn't die again, did it?
Did you hear me?
The end.
Yeah.
Did you hear me? It's what the fuck did I say? What was the question?
Yeah,
I'm
it
sorry.
is. It has a failsafe in case the quarantine fails.
Yeah, so basically, yeah,
It
it's
doesn't work because of the artifact.
she says, yeah, it's the artifacts is the number one priority. So if the quarantine team does fail, there is a self destruct.
Okay, so we have our plan. So we could first try to banish it, and then, if we have time, find other people, the survivors.
If
Yeah.
they're not infected.
That seems like the best
Um,
plan. Go in, banish the artifact, see if we can find the survivors. If there's time, get out, and then maybe bring the place down since the artifact's not there anymore.
Works for me.
Are you opening the door?
Is there any way I can put a 30-foot radius around Crash? So
Yes, you can. If you click on your token and go to the little gear,
the little what? The mirror?
the gear,
The gear? Okay.
and then there should be a scroll down until you see token aura, and then
Okay.
just put 30 in the radius thing, and then hit save, and it should kick up a thing.
That's so goddamn cool.
Awesome, thank
I
you.
didn't know that.
I use all the time on my paladin for saving throw bonus.
Mhm.
So yeah, that sounds like a good enough plan to me. Banish it and then still bring the base down on top of it,
Better
just
than most
because.
of our plans.
I mean, well, it's just we want to. Either way, we want to keep this place from. It's like, even if the nuclear waste is buried, you still don't want people going in there, even if it's completely safe. It's the point of the matter.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same thing. Is we don't. Without filling every inch of this place with lava, which is what I assume the self-destruct would have to be, since it's not nuclear powered, it's not like it can detonate. That's how I would do it anyway. Full on Mandalorian style, but
That's lava.
geothermal. But so yes, to answer your question, we are opening the door.
Roll initiative.
Oh boy.
That's a lot of lava.
Can I attack as I was holding an attack? Or do I-
No, you cheater. That's metagaming. I'm not into that. This
To
is
be
supposed
fair,
to be an immersive.
You were
I
holding
didn't
that
even
attack
know what was going
yesterday.
on. I was hiding.
You were holding the attack yesterday.
No, go ahead if you want. If you were holding a attack, yeah. If anyone
Woo!
was holding a attack, go ahead.
12.14.
What's the point of having
Took
plus
me.
5 initiative if you roll fucking 7?
Right? See, that's what you do is you play a swashbuckler, right? So you get that plus 18 initiative. You always go first. Or sorry, not plus 8. It was a plus 8, I guess. Plus 8, plus 10, whatever. Then you take alert on top of it. Yeah, no, it's stupid.
No, it's a 13. I don't think.
I had
Any-
a
Hey,
Slayer
Crash,
and
can you put your aura so we know what to not
it's up.
go further from?
I see it.
Oh, it's
You
up.
know?
Oh,
Yeah. You don't see the
can't
big blue
it.
circle?
Oh, so if it's just okay, I can't see it. It's okay. I'll imagine it.
Wait, no, who can't see the big blue circle?
It's just me.
I
So
mean,
it's
I can't
okay.
see it
No
either, but
worries.
it's okay. I'm right behind you anyway.
No, well, I mean, I see it, so I don't know why everybody else can't see it.
I can see it.
I can make it a different color if that might help.
Give me a second when my fucking roll 20 stops being a bitch. I'll set it so everyone can see the orb. I hate roll 20. Goddamn load.
We're waiting. Promotions.
This buffering brought to you by fleshlights.
God.
Roll 20. In which everything kind of works and kind of crashes at the same time.
Today on How Fucked Up is Fucked Up. That's fucked up. This is fucked up. And I'm fucked up.
Yeah. Good job.
And I'm Joe fucked up.
I'm sitting on my dad's lap.
We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Do you ever feel left
Fucked up.
behind?
Yeah. That one's a good one, though, for real.
Okay, I'm back in. Can everyone see that?
I mean, I can still see it, I believe. So.
Yes. You know what would be really useful right about now? A wall of fire. And that nice.
Millie.
I'd say it would be really useful right now is a gust of wind to knock all those motherfuckers into that pit of lava right there. That's what would be good.
Go ahead, Millicent.
First, for the first time in forever. I hate it. All right. Cool. So these are just right in front of us, right?
Yes. You opened the door, and the minute you did, it just went bzzz.
And they're infected?
Maybe. Maybe they just are, that's the way they look naturally.
They're naturally just ugly. What is it? Alright, okay. You guys can tell this. I hate going first. Okay, I'm gonna do Hunter's Mark as my bonus action because we love Hunter's Mark and I love it back. And on the one right in front of Crash, and oh, did the other magic beam even hit it?
We're all over the place.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
13. Yes, it did.
Alright, cool. Well, gotta get that one out of the way. Well, you got 3. Anyway, you know what? Okay. Fuck it. Pushing past creation fortune, and I'm gonna go slash to slash on the one in front of me. No, don't do that. What are you doing? Does 11 hit?
No, it doesn't. That is a
Oh,
miss.
that's fine. That's fine. It's okay.
That is a hit.
Nice. So, 17 plus 5. That is the damage.
Thank you for coming to protect us.
As you slice into it, you notice that even chopping off its limbs, it's still coming at you relentlessly.
Okay, cool. Alright, okay, cool.
Cassie. Or were you doing anything else?
Like, even if we, like, slash off its legs kind of situation?
Yeah, it just grows tentacles out of its stomach, or it just mutates.
Okay. I am my turn.
Ramen noodle princess.
Every week, you come up with something even more asinine than the week before. And how she
But it
doesn't
always
get up
has
and
tentacles.
smack him in the back of the head, I do not know.
I can
I know, right?
It always has tentacles.
Hey, maybe that's his kink. Maybe that's what he's trying to get you to do is to hit him.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Spit in my mouth. Spit in it.
Yeah, one day I'll do it and you won't like it.
Call me a bitch.
Because I'll do it when you don't want it. So.
Don't threaten him with a good
Oh,
time. No.
God.
Just sitting on the toilet? Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Come on, peg me, girl.
No.
Okay. So the first attack miss.
What the fuck is going on?
It's a great question.
Sexual tension.
Sponsored by Wizards of the Coast.
My goodness.
High impact sexual violence.
What fucking D&D
Fir-
module
first-
is that?
First one's a critical fail, so it
there-
misses.
You laugh, but there is one for 3-5. And it was put out by Wizards, and it was immediately
Of
shut away,
course.
but there are copies that exist. It's essentially if you combine that cartoon movie Heavy Metal with like a BDSM club and Tomb of Annihilation, it's real weird. But it exists. Alright. I know exactly what I'm going to do, and it involves shooting these things in their faces and or orify. Because I don't know what they have. Let's see. You know what? We can do a crash bullet because I like that spell. So we'll do that. So I will cast crash bullet. This is fun. Its formatting is weird on that for some reason. I don't know why it does that. But now I have to make an attack. And then if it hits, which it should. There's been 18 hits. I'm shooting
what's
the guy just to my direct south. Or sorry, not direct south. This guy. That guy right there.
Okay, and do they need to roll Dex?
The con saving throw. DC 15. It makes it. Still takes half. And then the everybody within 10 feet of him. Well, I guess what it says enemies within 10 feet, doesn't it? No, it's just each creature. Ooh, well, fuck. Not my brightest moment.
If you wanted me dead, you should have just told me.
Yeah, well, I didn't read where it said each creature. I thought it was bad guys.
Do I need to roll one too?
We could just, turn a blind eye and act like it never happened.
Yeah.
It's just the enemies, not your
DC
friends.
16 too. Fucking Christ. I mean, it is technically 10 feet. So yeah, I guess everybody has to make it. Everybody but
Do I have to roll something to keep my concentration spell up as well?
Yeah.
yeah. But
Yes.
it's if you make the con save, then it's like you just have to roll like you make it, or you don't make it unless you get advantage on con saves to resist magic.
Doesn't it give you advantage on con saves? The aura?
Hold on, let me take a look.
Can you guys still hear me?
Really?
Did something happen again?
Hello?
The ghost.
I'm just gonna say for the sake of that move doesn't hit anybody for this one since we didn't really know. So like none of the friendlies have to we don't have to hit any of the friendlies. None of the friendlies have to roll cons.
Woo.
Okay. Well, either way, you still
Okay,
gotta roll.
good.
You gotta roll one more then, still, because there's 4 of them that gets hit. Yeah, so
Okay.
3 of them fail. So the first guy takes. Well, he took the what was it, 23, and then I gotta roll. Okay, so then he takes 5, and then the other 3. What other 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the other 4 take because it's a separate roll. 6. So 28 on the guy I was shooting at, and 6 on all the other ones.
Okay.
And
Anything else?
yes, the dog is going to go here, and he's going to bite as soon as it loads the page. He's going to try to bite. It's the thought that counts. Yeah, that'll be it.
Dun, 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 dun.
Rage. Rage against the Dog of the Light and the such and the what have yous. And then.
Does anyone else sound really robotic? Does everyone sound really robotic to anyone else?
No.
To me,
Oh,
he just
dear.
kind of did.
Oh dear, everyone sounds like robots to me.
Oh
Domo
no.
arigato. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Do not compute.
Hello there.
I'm sorry. Trying to make light of the situation, yeah.
We all turned into robots while Liberty looked away.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Dave.
That one got me. Yep.
Who are you attacking, Free Buddha?
Assuming the guide is direct south. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And
So 46, 40. Yeah, 46 damage. That third one doesn't count.
obliterated.
Oh, you know what? It does count too, because you can hit another guy. If you use your bonus action, you can hit another guy within 5 feet of the first guy. So you can use that roll. Oh, you raged. Okay, never mind. Ignore me. All right. Reset your Discord. Fuck. All right. It's their turn. Let's see what happens.
Let's see. The first one is going to go up to Cassie and do a Constitution save for me. Which I don't remember if the aura gives you advantages on that or not. Yeah, you're doing Constitution. You take
If it's a
13
disease,
damage, but you do
she
not
can't
contract a
capture.
disease. This is going to be to free Buddha. Honestly, everyone should just roll a con save because it's a cone. It's going to hit everyone because we're all going to do it.
Despite not, we can't be diseased.
Despite, yeah, you won't be diseased, but you can still take the
Okay,
necrotic
cool.
damage. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So if you pass, you don't take
All
any.
right, how big is this cone? Is it just everybody?
Yeah, it's just 15
Oof.
foot. Yeah, they're all doing it basically. So
I keep
at
I'm
like
gonna
once.
use-
7.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Wow.
I'm done with this game.
Okay, if you failed, you take 13 necrotic, but you don't contract any diseases.
Cool.
Rabicon.
I will cast haste on Millicent. She looks surrounded,
Ooh.
and that'll
Thank you.
it for me.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Gravity Sinkhole. So I'll Gravity Sinkhole. They have to do. I'm gonna tell you which of them has to do it. So, so I want them to be pulled towards the magma, or whatever the fuck this is.
Okay.
So all pretty much I'll do it like so all of them on the first line they have to do it.
What do they got to roll?
DC 16. Oh, it's DC 16 Constitution save. Okay, so one of them gets pulled into the lava and takes 25 force damage. The other one take 12. All the other one take 12.
The second to
I'm
last one
gonna
gets pulled.
restart Discord real quick. See if I can
Okay.
get rid of this robotic noise.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
So you pull one into the lava. He burns away.
Yeah, you just see Gare kind of summon and point behind everyone, and kind of a small beads of nothingness grows a little bit and starts attracting stuff, and people get sucked towards it, or not if they succeed.
Doesn't the 15 fail?
Oh, he does. My DC
I'm like,
16 now.
I'm like, am I just not
True.
seeing something?
True. Cool.
No
Thank you.
problem.
Another one is pulled to the lava. Is your connection better, Tam?
Help. No, that did not help. Everyone still sounds like robots.
I'm sorry. Robots can be cool sometimes.
I was about to say, well, thematically, two of us.
Even the
technically
bot
are.
is sounding laggy and glitchy.
Oh, I see.
You could always mute that too, if that helps.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Discord specifically. That's weird.
If it's not Discord, it's Roll20. If it's not Roll20, it's Discord.
Sounds about right.
Crashing.
Also, they all take 12 damage. The one that succeeded. I don't know if that does anything.
So you managed to take out like 3 in one blow, actually.
Nice.
So, since I've got a concentration spell going, am I allowed to cast other spells while using that, or...
Yeah, they just can't also be concentration.
Okay. I would like to cast Sacred Flame on the one closest to me.
Okay. And he explodes in white flame. You do anything else?
Nope, that should be good.
Millicent.
That's me. I'm gonna move forward. Slash. Am I still within the cone?
Yeah, you're
Okay,
still
cool.
good.
Alright, cool. And slash it 2 times. But because I'm hasted, it's 3 times? Right?
Correct.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You also get an additional AC or 2 AC from being hasted as well.
Yeah,
So
do
that
they hit?
is... Yeah, that is... And he is dead.
Nice.
Another one bites the dust.
You chop him into pieces.
Okay.
Even though took much effort, you just kept stabbing and chopping off all the fucking limbs until it stopped moving. You do anything else?
Yeah, I think I'm good. Thank you. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me... no, yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. Yeah. Thank you.
Cassie.
Move out there.
Yep, that's a. It's already rolled. You can attack it again. Okay, and that is another hit. Pew, pew, your holy rifle. You shoot Jesus into the zombie's heart. Bannock.
All right. So we got this one down here. Let's see. I am actually going to move. Yeah. Yes. And I'm going to shoot this way. Without hitting my teammates. So I'm just shooting at the first one. If it dies in the first hit, then just hit the one behind it. Have the dog attack the one to his immediate left. 17 from 9. And that will be my turn.
Okay. Free Buddha.
This Discord's still fucked.
I should start investing in the whatever the fuck, the diamond bullshit to boost the fucking server.
It doesn't. It's not going to make it not do this shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no. This is just it's like a data center outage. What you could try doing is moving the server location from wherever it is to, say, East Coast or Central or whatever. Everybody'd have to reconnect, but it sometimes fixes this shit.
Yeah,
How do I change that?
It's the last
It's
one
under
had this
server
issue.
settings.
Okay, I'm going to change. Should I change it to US
Central?
Just
Central?
whichever yeah, if it's on East, set it to Central and just give that a go. Sometimes that works when that shit happens.
Okay, I switched it to Central.
I think I can hear now.
Ooh.
It could be a data center problem.
Oh yeah, the bot stopped being laggy and I can hear you guys.
Yay!
Nice.
What about,
Yeah, I
can
hear
you?
everyone now.
Okay, I guess that solves the problem. So I just switched it to Central.
Moved Central.
Bannock saves the world in game and IRL.
Steph.
But yeah, as I said in chat, that's just 2 reckless attacks directed at this guy.
Okay, he is dead. The zombie mole. This one will be towards Gear.
The dog will deflect attack, so the first one gets disadvantage.
Does a
The
22 hit
third
you, Gear?
hits. Yep. Okay, so do I do a save or it's 14?
Yeah, it's just this is just normal attack. Yeah, it's just 14. 7 bludgeoning, 7 necrotic.
Oh, and I killed creature last turn, so I get 12 temporary hit points. So,
Woo!
oh yes, being Fiend Warlock. So I just take 2. Great. But I
Thank
have
you,
no
Demon
damage.
Daddy.
Okay, this one will be to
Devil
Millicent.
Daddy. Get it right. Is that still against me?
No, those were to Millicent. So does a 23 and a 19 hit you, Millicent?
Wait, plus so
forget.
yes.
Don't forget your 2 AC from haste.
For the 23, everything else, no.
Okay.
Quick question.
Yeah.
I have the brooch of shielding. So I have resistance to force damage. Would bludgeoning count as a force?
No,
No,
force
force.
is a specific damage type.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
So yeah, you've got yours like there's bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, force, psychic, fire,
All right,
cold,
so it's
whatever.
specifically force. Okay,
Correct. So force
All
damage would
right.
be like magic missile.
cool. Okay, got it. Thank you. All right. I'ma do subtracting. Oh, but can I give me a minute? Let me just check this real quick.
Okay. And while you do that, okay, and this one. And you see more zombies as they come from the sides, just
Please,
appearing.
no, I don't. Okay. So as I was saying, because I never use it for some reason. I think it's because I mostly forget about it. But Hellish Rebuke, because I have that and I forget about it.
Okay, you say you use Hellish Rebuke?
Yes.
Okay. Does he take half damage or is he fine?
I would know if I use it more, but I do not.
13.
Yep, half damage.
Alright, cool. Damage nonetheless.
Rapican.
I'm gonna cast Fireball, right about where the end of the arrow is, so I can hit the zombies to the left of the dog and Bannock without hurting any
You're
allies.
not allowed to do that. That's cheating.
Do it.
Kill him with fire.
Stop saying shit like that.
Do you like your
Makes
zombies
us-
crispy? Because this does not go backwards.
It's a DC 17.
Okay, so that would hit 6 of them, right? From where you had it, or 8 of them.
6 of them. Oh, the middle of the fireball would be right around. I can't see if there's anybody to the left, but it goes 20 feet, so it might hit. I just don't know.
I think that hits all 8 of them.
And we're basically just all over here. Like, if you can see Gare and if you can see Bannock.
So
That's
fail,
basically-
fail. They all fail. Jesus Christ. They all take 31 fire damage.
We like to see it.
Oh,
We
you
love
love
to
to
see
you
it.
love to see it.
We love to see it, folks.
That's how you clear out the mold.
The fire
When we come
seems
back,
to be more
about the
effective
same.
than the radiant damage.
Excellent. I don't have a bonus action, so that's all I can do.
Okay.
Say it's a turn well spent, my dude.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
So, right now, I'm touching 4 of them with this line. And I'm going to cast Lightning Bolt at 4th level.
Okay.
Would I touch my friends or...
Oh yeah, Cassie, might I suggest switching your weapon to do the fire damage because it can do that.
No, you wouldn't hit your friends. You'd be good.
All right. DC. Oh, that's an average roll actually. So yeah, DC 16 deck save. Fry all these motherfuckers. Okay, that's what I
Pretty
want.
good. Pretty
Okay.
That's a spellcaster fight.
You should be called Darth Sidious as you rain lightning on these people.
Yes, feel the anger.
Just give me a second. I'm keeping up. I'm still adding fucking the damage from Rabican. What are you gonna do, Crashing?
Okay. Is the lightning bolt kill any of the zombies? Is what I want to know first. Because that will probably affect.
Did 31. So no, but they're damaged pretty badly.
There's a zombie right over here.
I am going to move up 1 and cast Word of. I think that's within 5 feet. Yeah, I'm going to cast Word of Radiance on the 2 on my right and on my left.
Okay, go ahead. One is down as it blows up into radiant flames.
Do I have another? Am I able to do another action?
No, that's your only action. Okay, Melisande.
Okay, since the one in front of me decided to be mean, I'm gonna attack back right after the. Yeah, okay. /1, bad. /2, good. /3, great. And let's not forget our wonderful hunter's mark. Boom. Hello. There you go.
He
And for the
is
second one.
dead.
All right. Was he dead with the first one or with the second one?
With the first hunter's mark.
Okay, so cool.
Anything else?
That's it. Thank you.
Can you ask me?
Why you sound so weird when you say that?
Can you ask me? Okay. Which one? Okay. Burn. Manic.
Okie dokie. Shoot at this one, right? Yeah. I'm being assaulted by a cat right now. Will you fuck off? He's behind my chair, slapping around the back side of it with his sharp little needle claws, right in the because I'm wearing a muscle shirt. It's right in my back of my arm, and it fucking hurts. He's a little shit. He's adorable, but he's a little shit. Anyway, all right.
He just wants to play the game, you know.
Yeah, he wants to play. Popped
A game of horror.
All right, I don't know if that hits or not. Then I'll do it again. You little shit. God, fucking hurts. I gotta cut his claws. I'm gonna have the dog attack that one right by the door as well. Everyone's right beside him. Fucking no, he's not. I'm just gonna make a gun with legs. Yeah, that's into my turn.
Okay. Free Buddha.
Okie dokie. I am going. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, never mind. The turn order was just up. Gonna charge that way. Doop.
The first one kills him.
Would I be able to redirect the second one to this guy?
Yep. And the second one is going to kill him.
Which if it's within 5 feet, you get a third.
There's nothing else in 5 feet.
Within 5 feet of the enemy or him?
I think it'd be him.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Hey, by the way, these guys, they got a lightning bolt in their face. I don't know if that did anything.
That'll be my turn then.
Yeah, it's within 5 feet of him.
Okay.
So much magic.
He's just using the power of gun. The best of spells.
Behold, the most powerful spell of them all. Are you prepared to meet your god?
I just imagine that picture. It's the knight holding the 45 in his hand. Parry this, you filthy casual.
So all of these will be to you, Free Buddha.
Okay.
Oh, that's a lot.
What is your AC?
17.
Oh.
And the crit does nothing because he has adamantine armor.
Yeah.
Okay, so the second bulk of damage, yeah, ignore the crit.
It's just the first 8 and 4. People always say adamantine is not worth the investment. I'm like, fucking bullshit. As soon as I get it on my paladin, the next session got crit 4 times in a row.
Yeah.
It's worth it. If you're
Are you
summoning.
still standing?
Fucking better be.
Yeah, I mean,
You've got what? How much HP do you have? You've got like over 100, don't you?
no, 88.
Okay.
And
Oh,
the, blo-
well. Yeah, you
and
got
the
some
bludgeoning
skills.
is cut in half because you're raging.
Yep.
True.
Yep. If you were a bear totem, so with the necrotic. So like bear totem is broken.
Mm-hmm.
See, what you do is you go bear totem, and then you get the brooch of warding or whatever, so that you only take half from, or not warding. There's one that you only take half from psychic damage, and then you just get resistance to everything.
You could play a barbarian Kalashtar and have resistance to everything.
Yeah, most
Because
DMs don't
it
allow
has
Calistrum
resistance
though.
to psychic.
Yeah. Oh no, that's not Calistrum. I'm thinking of someone else.
These are all going to be to you, Cassie.
Stop killing your girlfriend.
Right? He went back to it again.
What's your AC? No, your AC is 22. Oh, you're pretty lucky. So you only take that much? 14. And this is going to be to Bannock.
All right, so 2 of those hit.
And Rabbitcan.
I'm gonna shoot at one of the uninjured zombies.
Okay.
Guessing a 12 misses.
Yes.
And I'll just move, and that'll be it.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so I can't see it that well because of the corner, but this is an enemy, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'll take out the Hellfire Rose, the fire sword that hurts me when I use it, and I'll attack him twice with it.
Okay.
I'll I don't know how much it's gonna take, so I'll go. I'll wait. I'll roll damage first. Oh, it's not heal. It's damage to me.
So hold on. He burns in agony as and screams loudly, and the fire is very effective against him, and you heal 4.
By fire be purged.
I'll attack him another time then. Can I use inspiration? If that doesn't hit.
That does hit.
Oh, okay. So I deal 23 fire damage to him again, and 5 damage to me as well.
No, you heal for 5.
But he dies, so I go. Yeah, it's written heal, but it's a mistake. It's supposed to be a sword that's strong, but it hurts me.
No, I
So,
changed it.
oh, you changed it. You're so merciful.
He rebalanced a bunch of
Okay.
stuff because we don't have a dragon following us around anymore.
Oh, so I'll be using this shit all the time now.
A lot of the stuff was tuned the
Okay.
way it was because of Helios.
Yes. Well, guys, I'm back to full. What the fuck?
Classes can do stuff like that.
No
there's
one
the-
can stop you now.
Literally. Wow.
Don't give Bannock ideas.
Crashing.
Okay, Crash is. Oh, I still have that. Okay, so I'm moving there so everyone's a little more in the radius, and then Crash is going to cast Mass Healing Word.
Okay, go ahead. Everyone gets 6, right?
I think so, up to 6 people.
Everyone gets 6 health.
Woo. Thank you.
Thank you. I don't need it, but thank you.
You're gonna take your HP and you're gonna like it.
Yes.
Am I able to do anything else, or
If you've still got movement left, you can still finish. You can because you can move up to 30 feet, or actually you're tabaxi, so it's 40, isn't it?
I think I'm good where I am.
Really sad.
That's me. Yeah, okay. I'm run over here and attack the one in front of me because Cass is literally surrounded and she needs support. And slash the one in front of me because yeah. Alright,
That's a hit.
okay, cool. Of course, I use my bonus action to change it to the one in front of me. We're still active.
That's almost the highest roll for that weapon. That's pretty good.
Yeah. And I'm slash it again. That one.
That's a miss.
Yes, I see.
I can see that. I can see the failure before my eyes.
The third one, if computer
Yep.
will kindly. Okay, so that's okay. And that is my turn.
Okay, you have managed to cut it down to a torso.
Nice.
Cassie.
Is it just just kicking now?
That's all it's doing.
Trying to bite your ankles.
Lovely.
Hey, where's Bubbles?
Bubbles is at the boat, away from all this chaos.
Sitting
Good
and
mom, good
just
mom.
hanging out
And
with the brain.
entertaining our fellow orcs and at the ship, making sure everyone's doing what they're supposed to be doing. I don't know.
They're
Okay,
gonna
so
teach him swear words for sure.
you have a aura, and everyone has resistance to necrotic damage. Okay, cool. Do you do anything else? Okay, so there's multiple auras going on. I feel like I'm at a fucking Coachella. I just feel your aura, Bannock. You're surrounded by positive energy.
Yeah, totally.
It's
Oh,
no
we
panic. It's an
vibing.
imposter.
You
All right. Let's see.
get.
Trying to remember which of these. Nope, that was the wrong click.
You get.
You get.
You get. Yeah, that's. I was trying to read it, not use it. No, Bannock is going to. He's going to eject the spent drum on his autocannon, and just pisses off into the darkness as it rolls away, and then with his left arm is going to pull out his bolt rifle and lay into this one right now because it does radiant damage, and then he can do it again. Then more radiant damage, and then the dog is gonna scooch up here and bite that guy if he's still alive. Attempt to bite that guy.
Okay, the dog misses.
Yeah, I figured. That'll be it.
Free Buddha.
Alrighty. 3 attack. 1, 2,
Oh,
3.
that's right. I can do that. Why didn't I do that? That would have been genius.
Pretty much just kind of going counterclock. No, clockwise. But between those 3.
If you had
You say
haste,
you're
you could attack
starting.
4 times.
You're starting on the bottom. You said.
Clockwise.
Yep. This guy,
Okay,
then
yeah.
this guy, then this guy.
Okay. Uh,
Yeah, if he had haste, he could attack 4 times.
okay, you kill 2 of them. One is still standing.
Yeah, I attacked 3 times. No need to worry.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'll be my turn.
Thank you, DM.
I didn't write that. So the let's see.
Don't worry, I've got the ultimate comeback. You ready?
Hmm.
There we go.
I'm gonna cut my thighs. So these attacks will be to free Buddha. Oh wow, I've missed a very important thing when what happens when these things die. Oh well, it's too late. 1,
Yes,
2,
first.
3.
Nope, none of them hit.
No, one does. Right? You said your AC
I thought-
17. No, it matches. If it matches
Yeah.
or matches or over.
Okay, and these will be to Cassie.
In 3-5, I think it was matches, or if it was matches went to the defender, but I think in this it's go to the attacker.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's
Oh my god.
they changed
Oh
it for
my
some strange
god.
reason.
Good thing you have resistance to necrotic.
Yeah,
God.
right? I know.
Well, I mean, you only take the one. Could be worse.
And then you also take these, Cassie.
Stop. Stop.
None of
Just
those hit.
leave her alone.
None of them hit, so
This one's to free Buddha.
So one of the 25 hits.
And you have resistance to necrotic and bludgeoning damage.
and he doesn't take critical hits because he has
Hell
adamantium.
Yeah. And critical hits, so you don't. Yeah, you barely take anything.
So
from
just
that.
you just half all the damage essentially.
Okay.
So was that 16 plus 8? So we take what, 16 damage?
Rabbit can.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I guess I'll just take another shot at one of the wounded ones by Free Buddha.
The one right there and up top of him? Or the
Oh,
bottom?
never mind. Never mind. That's it for my turn.
Whoosh, a miss.
I'll move forward because I can't see shit. Okay. Ooh, there's still a couple, right?
Yeah.
It's not good. I'll try to pick off a couple around Free Buddha so he don't die. I'll try to hit this one.
He's only taking like 30 damage. 'Cause
Yeah.
he resists everything, and he's whatever.
So that's great.
That one to the
I
top?
want. Yeah, I wanted to do Elder Smite, but I don't think it's worth it.
I don't think you need it.
Um,
28 radiant damage. You probably
So
don't need it.
that's 28 radiant, and I'll if he's not if he's still up, I'll attack him second time. Actually, I can't Elder Smite because I need my last spell slot to banish. So nope, pity
that's
nope.
true.
So I'll attack a second time if he's still alive. DM, is he still alive after 28?
Nope, he's dead.
Okay, then I'll attack this one and try to prevent further flanking. I'll do an overload and miss like oh no, you said 13 touched earlier, so I don't harm myself. So 14 hits, right?
Yep.
Okay. 37 radiance on that guy,
He
and that
explodes.
would be the end of my turn. That's my favorite kind of dudes. And I just say before I end, I say, Crash, maybe stay in the doorway for now, so your aura stops the spores from going out. I don't know. And that's the end of my turn.
Crash responds with, "My aura's in the doorway. I'm staying here so it continues to cover the orc."
Okay. Dope.
And then I'm gonna cast. Crash is gonna cast Sacred Flame on the zombie closest to him. That's by Free Buddha.
Okay, go ahead. Ooh. And he is still standing. Millicent.
Lovely. Continue to slash the one in front of me, cause getting my ankles bitten is not the funnest thing in the world.
Just reminded of the zombies in Half-Life when you cut them in half and they're just sitting there like crawling along the ground, making that stupid
Yeah.
noise.
Yeah. Yeah. First slash. Second slash.
Okay, the first one is going to kill the first one up top. Do you want to hit the one below?
Oh. I thought it doesn't. Okay. Yeah.
So
I'm
the
gonna hit
first
one
one
below.
dies.
Uh-huh.
The second one gets the crit.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna just move her in this direction, cause I can. Alright. Let me do the whole. Where is it? Bonus action to switch Hunter's Mark to that one. And the third one to see if it hits. Right. It looks like a disco party.
It looks like one of those tests to see if you're fucking colorblind.
Looks like my test.
You need to see a doctor.
Yeah, you should
I knew he
definitely
liked getting hit, but Jesus.
push him to do that because he doesn't listen.
Venn diagram of the worst people.
Okay, that kills.
Nice.
I'm more concerned that our whole party is in the middle of that Venn diagram.
It just means we're extra protected.
Cassie.
Nope, we all dicks.
Yes. You should have used that weapon.
We all crit this turn.
Woo. We love to see it. Do you remember
You
that one
blow
time?
him up with your hippie weapon.
Okie dokie.
All she's doing is like
So
clearing the vibes.
Banner's gonna pull out what looks like a grenade, and he's gonna press a button on the top of it. He's gonna throw it at his feet, and then a giant protective green bubble is gonna pop up around
Okay.
him. Everybody within 10 feet.
Yay!
Let's see. Let's go within. So
We want to see the aura, man.
I'm working on it. I gotta pick a color. It's gotta match. What matches this abomination? Green. There we go. So everybody within 10 feet of me, you get D6 plus. Well, actually, I'll tell you. You get D6 plus 4, so you get 7 HP back. And every time you start a turn within the bubble, you get another D6 plus my int healing back. And the dog will bite for 3. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Free Buddha.
I'm just gonna Burt these two guys right next to me.
Yeah, pretty much knew exactly what you were kind of like that. Actually, I have one that only works on me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't heal. It just puts me in a bubble just like that.
You know, all in all, that's 3 fucking crits.
There's the one that's just for me. It actually makes me completely immune for up to a minute.
Oh wow.
But it works both ways. I can't attack, or they can't attack me, but I can't attack out.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Reminds
It's
me of
more
like the
the-
Zarya shield.
Kind
More of a
It just-
sitting duck situation.
Well, it's okay if like, oh, this dragon is about to land on me, or this dragon's about to breathe some bad shit. Like Tiamat's about to breathe on me. I can do the shield, and I'm completely immune to everything, but I can't do anything. I'm just stuck in the bubble. So it's like, it's an oh shit button, but I have it.
And that's my turn, by the way.
Okay, you kill the last two on your side.
Nice. If you have, I was gonna say, if you have some movement, you could move into my bubble and get some HP back.
This is- That's to Bannock.
Only the last one hits. So it's what, 9 plus 8? Yeah. Math is hard.
Yeah.
Of those to Cassie and only one hit, so you take 2 and you take fucking 9 damage. Rabican.
I'll move into the shield of healing and take a shot at one of the zombies. Does a 15 hit?
Yes.
Oof.
And that's it.
So it hits the initial guy for 5 and then hits the guy next to him for 13.
Yeah.
So 5 lightning, 14 radiant, and then 13 lightning on the other guy. So 19 and 13 essentially. Yeah. I was about to say, probably fuck him up.
And that is the end of that combat. As the dust clears from the gunshots.
I love all
Jesus.
the auras everywhere.
Oh
Just
yeah.
see color all over the place.
Disco party.
You love to see it.
It looks like a literal eye. It's an eye.
Does anybody know what those do?
What? Oh, that. Yeah.
Let's find out.
Wait, let's close the door behind us, maybe?
Yes, we should shut the doors.
Ava, close the doors, please.
Hey, Bannock, what's your intelligence modifier so I know how to roll for the shield health?
5. Even though I've been rolling like it's 18 because I'm just used to being 18, it's 5. Or it's 20, so it's 5.
He's a smart cookie.
So in the middle, you see a large pool of lava. If you can see further than that, depending on your vision, you see some switches and levers in the middle of the lava on a balcony. Yeah.
And a switch right next to the staircase.
Yep.
2 other ominous switches.
The door is shut, right?
Yes. The door behind you that he came in. Yep. You do hear screams coming to the west, banging coming from the west. Not on the door that you see, but just in that general direction. It sounds like there's a bunch of creatures on that side of the room.
We should come together.
If you're gonna move, warn me first so I can tell whether you're staying within 30 feet or not.
Heike, you want to know what the lever does at the same time? I don't want to know.
I'm immune to disease. I'm pretty sure.
Rook move.
Oh, yeah. I am immune to disease. I was gonna say, I'm resistant. Poison's the one I'm resistant to, but I'm completely immune to disease. So.
Completely immune to disease.
Oh, to be a robot.
Ooh, to be a robot spore paladin. Ooh, to be a robot paladin. Google off.
Millicent, you're quite close to the edge of the circle. Come a little further.
It looks
I'm gonna
like
walk-
there's another path down at the bottom.
walk up
Yeah.
to the switch.
There he is.
I want to inspect the switch.
Okay, roll investigation.
Investigation. What?
From what you determine, this switch controls lava flow from this room to the other chamber through the pipes. And this is the switch to hit when you want to release some lava into the other room.
What is the other room?
Most of this place seems like to look like in the fashion of dwarven architecture. This looks like a from the entrance with all the precious metals and gems and ores and stuff that you find from the rock crushers to walking in here. You basically stumbled upon a large dwarven foundry, but basically taken over by the Zents. And they've been just taking advantage by using, the metals, and this whole facility.
When you said the switch brings lava in the other room, you're talking about this room, right? The one to the north.
No, it would be to the
Staircase?
west. To the west through the pipes, which you assume it would go into a giant. I don't want to call it a cauldron, but whatever the melted metals go into, the giant things that fucking pour. Yeah.
And that's where the screams were coming from too, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Is Ava still active, like, around the area?
Yes.
I thought she was only by the turn.
Can we ask her, like, hey, what's in the other... Hey,
What's
Ava, what's on the other room? Just so we can have a better idea what's on the other side.
the foundry room is on the other side.
You don't happen to have a camera in there, would you?
Scanning. Only one. You peer into one part of the room, where the only camera that's working. In the scene, there's one guy in the corner banging his head on the wall, really violently. Next to him are just what looks like demented humanoids, morphing and just consuming on the corpses of dead people. There's a lot of dead bodies around, and then you just see other corpses just rising from the ground and seizuring and getting up, and spores growing everywhere.
Is there any lava around there?
Not where you see, no. You just see a weird room with people.
Okay, cool. And based on what just happened with our fights, seeing some of those zombies falling into the lava, would you say that actually killed some of the spores, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, that side, it's not the best. Honestly, looks really contaminated.
Which side looks contaminated?
This area right over here, based on one of the cameras.
Well, if we don't have any reason to go there, we should just leave it alone for now.
Can we see stairs from that video or camera?
You don't see stairs. No, you kind of. It looks like almost like an office.
All right, cool. It's pretty compact in there. I think we should leave it alone. Just leave it locked, and maybe fill it with lava.
Yeah, we should fill it with lava.
If it
Put the
wakes
poor
you-
people out of their misery.
Is
Agreed.
this descending staircase?
No, yeah, they're losing it, and some of them are even like not even humans anymore.
I mean, the stairs are descending, right? So we could just pour lava down.
I mean, the switch is to pour the lava in there anyway, right?
Oh, okay. Jeez, I should listen more.
It's okay.
I mean,
Pull
we
the
could
lever.
sit around for 20 minutes and, yeah, think about it, but the same reasoning that made us gas this place is gonna.
It's not gonna help anyone. So
Pull the lever.
pull the lever, Bannock.
So it can't be the wrong one.
So you push the button, and the lava starts to flow into the other room, into the giant bowls where they fall into from the pipes, and eventually they'll overflow and do a lot of damage. Maybe even flood the room itself with lava, but you're not sure. Do you keep it on?
We'll
We
let
can
go.
keep it on until the camera decides to,
Yeah, keep it on for a little bit, just so we, it's like, oh, well, things should be dead now. Checks watch. Yeah.
Most aggressive Nickelodeon slime ever.
and we're walking south.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I kindly start moving Kradash.
From what you also learn from after observing the people more and the cameras and asking Ava some questions, it's not necessarily a disease you can catch right away, so you don't have to walk as careful as you are.
I'd rather still walk carefully, thank you.
Yeah, stay in the circle.
Better be safe than sorry.
Go forth, Rabicon. The Koken will protect you.
Of course it will.
You guys ever seen like little children like walking ahead of their parents and then just stop and look at their parents, waiting for them to catch up? That's how it feels right now.
Meanwhile, Crash is looking back at all the stragglers, waiting for them to come up forward so we can move.
Right?
Okay. When you get to the end down here, this store is covered. It is pulsating with something.
Oh no. Oh no.
Looks like a bunch of organs and vines or some kind of weird fucking material is growing on this door.
fucking Nurgle bullshit. Well, we could try burning it away with fire.
I was gonna say, is it possible to like pick up lava and just throw it at it?
I'll put a flaming sphere in
I
front of
would
the
just
door
like to remind
let it burn.
I'd just like to remind
Ah.
everyone that in 5e lava is like 20d6 or something like that.
Yeah,
Be
yeah.
careful.
Okay,
And
it
there's
burn.
like, oh yeah. So go ahead.
Oh yeah, it burns away the material. Let's call it that, and you have a burnt-looking door.
I'll have the ball move and jump over people and go back here.
Okay. Let's see. Fucking. Okay. Actually, unfortunately, I think I have to end it there. Until next week.
Okie dokie.
What's behind door number 2?
Okay.
Yeah, for
Alright,
some-
you guys.
and hopefully it won't act as wonky because I don't know what the fuck is wrong. I mean I know what's wrong with it. It's just a piece of shit. But I hope you guys
Is it
have
the last
fun.
time you're playing with Deca Master?
More than likely, sadly.
Yeah, for
Aw.
now. Well,
Aw.
more importantly, he got another job, so I told him that was more important.
Congratulations
Yeah.
on your job.
Yes,
Just quit.
congratulations on your job.
Oh, that's nice.
Just quit your job.
Yeah. So that's why I
Way
didn't
more
want to kill
Working is
him
over.
off.